Last time we met, we leveled our sorceress skills all the way. We learnt sorcery in the cave, or no, I always want to say Cave of Crack. We learnt sorcery in Shaleback Hollow over here. I do have a video about, like a day one video for Sipta, and I do show there where to learn sorcery on the Isle of Sipta if you're kind of playing on that map, if you're interested. So in order to kind of level sorcery, you have to go into that cave, pick up a Tome of Karak, you just click on the book. It grants you a Tome of Karak and an arcane staff, and then it teaches you a couple of like early spells. And then what you have to do is bring your Tome of Karak back to your base, or you could do it any way you like. Craft a thaumaturgy bench, place the book in there, and then you will see that you have recipes to learn for it. They've all gone now because we've learnt them all. And all it is basically is just crafting recipes. You kind of make some noises, hold your arms up, and learn some spells. And we did all of that. A lot of the ingredients are just things you'll just pick up throughout the game. And some of the later kind of recipes involve kind of things like dragon bones and dragon horns and stuff like that. So we went to the Unnamed City and fought the dragon boss for that Saturday, whenever the hell it was. There you go. So yes, we fully leveled sorcery, which means all the spells are available to us whenever we want them. And I can use my arcane staff, left click, and cast a bunch of different spells. There's various different things, including like harvesting spells. You can do slow falling. You can cull a bunch of resources in like an area. And there's different costs. Some of them are free spells. Some of them you need different. Bear with me, people. Some of them you need different like cloth pouches, burlap pouches, leather pouches, cloth pouches. These ones we've picked up from sorcerer's packs and in the cave when we learned sorcery. And then you can craft them as well when you need more in your alchemy bench. Over here. Here we go. Burlap pouch, you can see, is twine, putrid meat and bone. Cloth pouch, leather, demon blood, gold dust, bone meal. You can grind these in your grinder when you pick up gold and just bones in there. Demon blood you get from all the demon creatures around the map. You will have picked them up just by mistake. Probably all fighting bosses. And then the leather pouch is thick leather, sacrificial blood in a flask, alchemical base, and weathered skulls. We got pretty lucky on this playthrough because we opened a bearer pack and it had 50 weathered skulls, which is such a godsend, honestly. If you haven't done that, if you haven't been so lucky, then the Zath religion is really good because harvesting spiders with the harvesting tool from that religion will grant you weathered skulls. So that's a good one to do. I recommend you do that on Sipta. That's kind of a good one to do on Sipta, on the Isle of Sipta. Okay. Let me have a sip of coffee, people. I'm going to do a video on the best mods you can think with a new update. Am I going to do a video on the best mods you can think of with a new update? So the mods we're currently using on this game and on our server are all working currently. And the ones that are showing as feature complete that we thought weren't getting updates are actually getting updates. The features are complete as far as I'm aware, but whenever there's like a little tweak that they need to make in the code to make it keep functioning, they seem to very kindly be updating them. So things like Better Thralls has been updated recently, Unlock Plus has been updated recently, improved quality of life, things like that. So as long as those are working, those are the ones I'm going to use on my game and on our server. It doesn't mean I won't make any more mod guides though. If you have any kind of suggestions for like quality of life mods particularly, or anything else, then put them in our suggestion box in the Discord, and I might do some more kind of guides. But I do have a guide to the current mods that I'm using. There you go. Thank you for that, Taurus. Hello, people joining us. Hello, Noki. Hello. Is it time to summon forth Doombringer to adventure? It is. Doombringer is going to help us on our way. Indeedy. We're looking at, yeah, there is a quality of life. It's in the chat, the link to that. There you go. Yeah, so I did think about doing an updated video, but currently it reflects the mods that I'm using. So yeah, I'm definitely open to adding more. I don't want to add any more to our server unless they're ones that I'm currently using on my game. I kind of like the idea of having a curated list of mods that I personally really like and think are kind of like quote unquote essential, you know. So I don't want to have things on the server that don't match my game. So if I really like it enough, I'll add it to my game as well as the server. There you go. These are my thoughts. Friendos. I'm a bit poorly today, so bear with me. Kind of keeping, yes, doing my best, friendos. Oh.
Courier 11 second just subscribed with Prime.
Not yet.
Is it Bunny Twitch drop week?
It is not, no. I did tweet and put on Blue Sky and put on our, what is it called? Community tab on YouTube. The dates for all the Twitch drops. We're still on the Blood Crystal Katana. Yeah, the bunny one is not for at least like a week or two, something like that. But I put all the dates in it on all the drops there. There you go. Thank you so much for the 5 months, Courier. Welcome back. Thank you for using your Prime here. Thank you. Okay, so yes, so we learnt all the different sorceress spells, and now we're going to be... Ooh.
Smooth Hop just subscribed with Prime.
Thank you so much, Smooth. Thank you for the Prime. Welcome in. Anyone here isn't in our Discord would like to join the Discord, you don't have to be a subscriber, just like to mention sometimes when people sub. And if you want to join our Exiled server or our Sipta server or both, you can do that by joining the Discord. Look at the pinned messages in the Conan channel, you'll find joining instructions. There you go. Feeling a bit better after 3 weeks being sick. Yeah. But did you have COVID, Tallest? Was that what you had? My mind isn't like that. But there you go. Okay. So today, I want to go to the jungle. We haven't been to the jungle yet at all. Lu Fei is there. He's one of the 2 companions from the...
Bandit_BSG just subscribed with Prime.
Bandit, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome in. Thank you so much, guys, for using your Amazon Primes here. I really appreciate it. Thanks for supporting the channels. Yes, we're going to go to the jungle. We're going to speak to Lu Fei. We're going to go to like Buccaneer Bay, do some kind of like jungle exploration and start our Lu Fei quest line. Now, we're going to need some sacrificial blood. Let me think of a euphemism for that. We're going to need to treat some people in the spa and deal them with their excess water weight. There you go. That's what we're calling it, all right? So Leon's going to help us. I'm going to leave him here for this moment. I'm going to need my truncheon. I'm going to need some bindings. We're going to take like 3 of these flasks just to start with Lu Fei. Otherwise, we'll go all the way to see him. He'll go on cooldown. We're going to speak to him, then he's going to ask us for blood. We'll bring all the way back to the jungle, and then he'll go on cooldown. So it's best to just do this first. So let's pick a volunteer for the service. Hello, sir. Would you like to visit the spa today? We've got some very experimental treatments, but I think you're going to really enjoy what we do. We haven't had a single complaint yet. Right, people? No one's come back to complain. It's strange, really think. Yeah. So, okay. So, yep, just take some deep breaths, sir. So we're going to choose this here. Just look at the sky, sir. It's a great day today, isn't it? Really lovely. Nice bit of breeze in the air. Theory performing phlebotomies. It's just a very experimental treatment, people. Last week was the same as this week. It's Blood Crystal Katana. That's right. You have to find a shield right if you want highest armor. I've been hunting for weeks now. Yes, in a word. You can add some mods to your armor to increase the armor value, but really using a shield right is going to give you the best armor value. Absolutely. Yep. Yes, there are a few of them. We just got really lucky. Oh, I just saw in the back of his eyeballs. There you go. So we're going to get this out of there. Thanks for that, mate. Here we go. We got one. We need a couple more. Let's find another person. Now, you do get corrupted lightly for this and for the green mist treatment. Just a soul drain. You get even more corrupted. So consider placing somebody wonderful like our dancer here next to your little like spa treatment service thing. Leaning into the euphemism, people. Here you go. Scully, do you want to come and stand here, friend? Come on then. She distracts the customers. It just really helps them to relax a lot better. Find them to be much more, malleable when these, they look sick. Either bring out the leeches or try bloodletting. Yeah. Just gonna, here we go. We've got a friend over here. Hello, sir. I want to talk to you about my special spa. This is the persuasion stick. It's actually quite a pleasant experience. More like a massage than anything else. Light bludgeoning. There you go. Perfect. Just take you over here, sir. Scully will distract you whilst the treatment happens. Pop you in here. Excellent. And then here we go. Just going to start the treatment now. Didn't want to miss the furniture. Yeah, the furniture is the third one in the list of the drops. Yep. Still doing the spa thing. Is there an internal review board on the Exiles that have approved human subjects? It's very common treatment, you know. Yeah. Do you like people Kool-Aid? Oh my goodness. Probably keeps him shadow as well. Give a great tract of land. That's it. The shadow is helpful in the sun. Finally finished the Frey companion quest last night. It was so buggy and required me to start a few stages several times, but it worked. Time for the plant guy next time I log in. I'm glad it worked. I'm sorry it's been buggy for you. Yeah. I mean, it needs a bit of polishing, I think. I think the biggest problem I had is that I really want, when you're collecting things, I'm just going to be vague in case people haven't done it. When you're collecting things for Freya, I would like to have some kind of like trackable quest, just like the journey on the screen. And if you've gotten one of the things that she wants, I'd like it to kind of like reflect that, because it can be a bit confusing, kind of leading her around and whatnot. There you go. Hopefully I'm vague enough. Sorry if I spoiled anything for people. She got, listen mate, you're gonna love the spa. It's very popular. So you kind of want to, if you're gonna do sorcery, you kind of want to be near a reasonably low level camp is kind of ideal. All right, so you're going to be even better because you're a tier 1. You look just, he's more susceptible to the treatment, you know. He's just a great candidate. Oh, don't hurt each other now, would you? He's a tier 1, so he's got a better torpidity situation. There you go. Sleepy times. Oh, you see how he just felt sleepy suddenly? Magic stick. You still have 1 unit of people juicing the spot. We do, yes. We do. I didn't pick up anything. They're all in there yet. We go. 1 more left. Oh, I need to do this one. Alright, sir. Deep breaths. This will be over very quickly. You won't remember anything. Some of these bugs aren't just in my game, yeah. Like the count for blood harvest always showing the wrong amount. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Dun, 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 dun. There you go. He's just screaming in joy. It's really joyful sounds you're hearing. Some people misinterpret it, you know. Just look at the pretty lady dancing. Won't take long, that's it. Just look at Scully. You'll be fine. Excellent. Well done, sir. You did great. Just going to pop this here. And then we're just going to take this, like, excess water weight situation that you have. And now we have our 3 flasks. Beautiful. Thank you, Scully, for your service. Now, we could take her with us, but I think I might take... Should we take Scully or Leon? 1 for Scully, 2 for Leon. You guys decide. Do you have a... I was about to say, do you have a preference? As if I don't know the answer to that. Should we take Scully or Leon? 1 for Scully, 2 for Leon, Freddos. So we're going to go to the jungle and do our Lou Fake quests. 42 is not an acceptable answer, and I think you know that. Thank you, mods. 1, T-pose for dominance. 2, really enjoyed it. Nice to have fairly tangible goal in the story. Yeah, the story's nice. Bugginess maybe because I'm on PS5. I don't think it is, Courier. Honestly. I think because we had some bugginess too. Hope they do more like these voice lines and all, and yes, the quest tracker ideal. Yeah, definitely. Scully, it's kind of even so far. Squirrel. I think you should take... Doomy's definitely coming with us, absolutely. Yepers. Enjoyed it in the interactiveness, especially same with Wizard 1, but he was a bit underwhelming. I didn't like him so much. We're going to avoid the things I didn't like at the end of the Lufe quests last time. I will try not to say too much. I do worry if Scully has to run anywhere. It's risky for her. We will equip her with some more appropriate clothing. We should have a language where we just say squirrel to each other. I already do that, Mushy. Trust me. I say it just randomly now. I don't know. I don't have any explanation. So it's kind of even between Scully and Lufe. We're going to go for... not Lufe, Leon. We're going to take Leon because he's going to hit really hard. Shall we? Yeah, we'll take Leon. There you go. Let's put him on aggressive behaviour. Chase, short chase distance. Right, so he's already equipped with Hanneman's Gather, which is incredibly good. Look at those damage numbers. 96 damage, 45% armor pen, loads of durability. It weighs 50 units, which is ridiculous. So it's really much better on a thrall unless you have like beast of burden. If you're like one of those people who runs around with loads of encumbrance, which you know I don't, then it's perfectly viable. He's got some gruel for healing because it's nice and cheap, and I would like to find some pork to give to him. But unfortunately, my followers are just stealing... There we go, we've got some food. Keeps stealing food from my thrall pots, even though I've disabled thrall use. They even take raw meat as well, which is annoying. So we'll have to get ourselves a preservation box at some point. So he's all kitted out. Oh, I gave him... Just I got it better tell you. I gave him some pork, and it'll give him a 25% strength damage boost. There you go. Now, we're not going to like a super high level area, so he should be fine either way. So we haven't checked the tavern yet. This is our tavern bar here. Once you place one of those, put a barkeeper behind it, you'll get followers just... and people... Oh, just noticed the flying people. You'll get people just turning up, and sometimes they like to hover. God. You need really a lot of space, honestly. Can I help you with your levitation problem? It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Okay, sorry. What are you? Cook tier 2. You can hire them with gold. Pathing sometimes gets a bit buggy. Like, you really... Let's move Nina, shall we? Dun, dun, dun. There you go. Nina can just look at the sorcery stuff. I don't want to, like, remove any pinch points. Now, we've got this guy here who's a Sipter guy wearing Sipter armor. And he's quite tall. He's not hireable, and I want to test if we can knock him out. Generally speaking, if you see that if it says Tavern Patron, you can look to see what they are, and you can pay some coins. He's a special guy for the Sacred Hunt event, so we're going to ignore him for now. But you can kind of see what they are, decide if you want to hire them. These are our friendos. One of them is anyway. So last chapter, or same chapter, last update, you definitely were able to knock them out and immediately use bindings to kind of pick them up, put them on the wheel. We tried that the other day, and they disappeared as soon as we knocked them out. So I'm going to give it a go. I wonder if they fixed it, honestly. They will fight back sometimes, not always. Sometimes they'll... Oh, he just disappeared. Damn it, people. I hate that for us. Last time I also ghosted into the ground, and they weren't there. Yeah, I don't think it works anymore, people. Got to knock them out fast enough. Yeah. Anyone else seeing if their thralls don't have food, some is appearing in their retreat? Yeah. So if you have a thrall pot, I mean, this has been a problem for a long time, hasn't it? If you have a thrall pot, they will take food from the thrall pot. That's kind of how it's supposed to function. But they'll also take raw food, they'll take bugs, they'll take berries, they'll take putrid meat, which they won't eat anyway. So I find it just keeps disappearing from my thrall pots. We should really be able to disable thrall use, which is what I've done on each of these. Don't mind the animals in that one, just pretend you haven't seen it. You should be able to disable thrall use and they shouldn't take anything from it. I think in the past that's worked. I have reported that to Funcom. Hopefully they get that fixed, because it is quite a nice early game kind of way to preserve your kind of meat and things like that. Because in here this has got 1 hour 11, and out here it's got 7 minutes. You see, it kind of really extends it. There you go. So yeah, so it's kind of annoying because they keep stealing my food. There you go. Found Damok the Experiment today. I'm not sure if that's any good. Damok, is it a sorcerer? Or was unsipter? Hello, Fight Now. Sorry I'm late. Had to walk up a big hill to get home, sweating like a ginger at recess. Oh, dear me. Horses and camels are vanilla, yes. Yep. On the day 1 of this episode, which is on YouTube, I did show you, there's a timestamp for like where to get camels and stuff. And we also got horses as well. When did we get horses? Maybe day 2? Question mark. Maybe day 3, which isn't up there yet. Oh, an alchemist. Okay, fair enough. Have you got a love tap? I used it yesterday. It was 1 to 2 hits to knock out anybody but named thralls. I haven't retried the love tap. I'm using Seth Truncheon, which I really like. Generally speaking, I haven't had any problems with it. It doesn't have any kind of tool upgrade, how do I say? It doesn't have a advanced blunted weapon fitting on it, which future ones I will put on. And I don't have any points in in authority whatsoever, nor do I have any clothing that buffs concussive damage. But I'm finding it to be perfectly fine. Yep. Hello, henchman. Hello, hello, hello. So shall we go? Am I forgetting anything? So we need our flasks for Lu Fei. We need our friendo Leon, who's going to be our fighter. We've got our good weapons. We've got means to cast spells if we want to. Doombringer, our wonderful friendo, has got all my tools and like sorcery bags and stuff like that. We've also got a wheel, materials to craft a wheel if we want to. All right. I think we're going to go to the volcano. Jungle. Jeez. Do I have anything to do down there? I'm not going to do this right now because I don't want to go to the summoning place on Black Galleon. Black Galleon is right next to us. Summoning place is also not very far. Shall we go to the summoning place first? Do we care about this? We're going to go to Zelhar again. We'll do that another time. I just want to kind of get going. So let's claim our reward for doing sorcery last time, which is the Acheronian armor. Recipe. Beautiful. All right. Everybody with me. Are you with me, people? Okay, to the jungle. Let's go past, yes, we're going to go to, yeah. Sorry, I'm like making decisions here. I had everything planned and it was like suddenly, maybe we do go past the galleon. Now this is a good NPC camp to look out for because you can get a named bearer and a named blacksmith, and I see the blacksmith there. It isn't a named bearer. If you see a bearer and they're wearing the light encumbrance armor that you can craft in the game and that some of the NPCs in Sapamaru are wearing, then it's always a named person. So you can kind of tell from a distance if you want to like run in with the right equipment. There we go. Sorry, mate, I didn't recognise you for a second. Where are you going, friend? Medicine man is just another sorcerer. Take his bag and whatnot. Ooh, and that one as well. Beautiful. I'm kind of pleased that there's the blacksmith tier 2. Not interested in you. I think we have a tier 3 blacksmith already. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty cool that we've already fully leveled sorcery in one day. I don't think I've ever done it all in one day before. I don't think so. The only thing we had to get was like dragon bones and horns and whatnot. Hello Nasco, hello people joining us. Exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat if you want a chance to win a DLC of your choice. The game. That does 1 damage now with strength, can be bad. Is it doing damage? Is it? So somebody said that coup de grace is also not working properly. I'm assuming it's hurting people. It's killing people that... Oh god, YouTube was not going to like that, is it? I'm assuming that coup de grace is damaging enemies when it shouldn't do. Or, you know, to completion. Oh my god, that doesn't sound even any better, does it? Euphemisms don't help, do they really? There you go. Hopefully they don't demonetize my video. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Oh, yes. I put the day 2 video onto YouTube for this series, and I was umming and ahhing about whether to leave the Dreg section totally quiet except my voice, and I put in just some like ambient music. So if you need something to fall asleep to, there is like me talking about the Dregs with literally like ambient sounds. I don't know how much I like it, but like there's like 15 minutes of like ambient sounds and a Dregs explanation on the Dregs video. Yeah, there you go peeps. What are we gonna do, eh? Hopefully they fix the Dregs, because that was quite immersion breaking. Dun 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 dun. Do, do, do. Last time we went to see Lu Fei, I didn't take any flasks with me because it was a completely blind like playthrough, certainly of the quests anyway. Obviously I know the game really well, and so we went all the way to see Lu Fei and then we had to come all the way back again. So I'm kind of prepped this time, and I'm determined not to get the perk that I didn't like last time. Being vague intentionally because some people won't want to know anything about the perks and stuff like that. So there you go. Sorry if it's annoying to some of you. Trying to be considerate. There you go. So to the jungle. Dun, dun, dun. Da, da, da. Jungle is a great place to build, by the way. There's always fewer players there because it's a bit kind of... It's quite dense in terms of like trees and things like that, but there's not quite as much going on there. And there's a lot of kind of cool building locations. And if you're looking for build locations on that note, I do have a base locations video for this map. I might make one for Sipter at some point. But I do cover the jungle. There's kind of a few different... If I say volcano by mistake, by the way, just ignore me. Yes, there's a few like jungle options there in that video. There you go. Look at... Oh, I thought we were going to get away with jumping then. There we go. Locals just want to greet us. 40 north. Beautiful. Well done. There you go. Thank you for being vague. Yeah, I managed to avoid spoilers so far. Yeah, I'm trying to be vague because I wouldn't have liked it to have those spoilers either. I always build in the jungle. Awesome vibes, rain and storms. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. I like the jungle if you have like a teleportory stone or a map room, or you live by, close-ish to an obelisk, because it feels quite remote and it is nice to be able to kind of like nip back and forth. Here's our nightly attack from the Sacred Hunt event. He's dispatched. Oh, here he is. So we're up to 320 HP on the enemy now. So the Sacred Hunt event, I think, finishes like... Is this the last day, I think, people? Can I... Okay, didn't mean to go that way, but fine. Yep. Can you... Yep. New River music. Let's have the Decathlon DLC to get Treehouse Foundations. Yeah, that's nice. The Decathlon DLC is one of my favourites. I think if I could only have one, that might be the one I go for. Just because it has like... it has some heavy armor, which is strength buffing. It has some really nice kind of like RP sort of clothes for your followers and stuff around your base. It's really nice. Yes, I was just thinking about things we need later on in the quest, and I'm like, we'll just ignore those for now. So we'll go straight to Lou, who's over here. Right, this bit here. And then we'll do like Buccaneer Bay, Pagoda of Boundless Lusts, learn the Deketo religion. Bum, bum, bum. Jungle is terrifying nighttime if wandering there early on, especially you have no light. Yeah, it can be quite dark, definitely. Got a great base. Yeah, you do have a really good base. Got a great base up and 2 raised platforms connected to the Grapevine. Love that spot. A really, really good base location. I think, what did I say? If you want to live like Shrek. That's what I said. Kel's base location was on my video. Ruffle. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. We are in the jungle. Bum, bum, ba-dum. It's very nice. Very atmospheric. I really like it. Had some great times in the jungle. Especially if you want to build like a water base and stuff like that. You want to kind of put pillars in the water and have your base kind of protected. Things like that. It's just so much kind of... So many different places to build. So much water. So kind of expanses of water. They need to have the ability to knock out the camel. To knock out the camel in one punch? Right, Conan did it. Yeah, that'd be kind of funny. I feel like people in PvP might get quite upset by that. Might kind of stop it being viable. This is quite a good little NPC camp if you do live nearby. This is where we are. Because there's always a fighter and always a crafter. Now, it's an Exiles camp, so the fighters are not really worth having unless you just want them for decoration and the vibes. But the crafter can be... Exiles crafters are just as good as crafters from other factions. Certainly their professions. Once you've got them at home in a bench, or, you know, near a bench these days, they're just as good as crafters of the same profession. So if that was a named crafter instead of a tier 1, that would be just as good as anybody else. But they do have very little HP. He had 45 HP. So you kind of have to notice quickly and equip a truncheon. Oh. Get our specialist cooking 10. There you go. Sweet. So that's that little camp here. Drifter's Rest. Good little one if you're going to build near here. And there's like some nice spots around here to build. Okay. Onwards, friendos. Da-da-da-dun. You should build a Deketo temple out of the ruins. Yeah. Very nice. There's loads of ruins to build in as well, which kind of give you some interesting... I don't know, character to your build. I love this music so much. So am I going to do the obelisk while we're here? I think I probably will. If I go the right way. which you know is always the biggest, like the main boss of the game for me. Bum, ba-da, bum. You can press C to descend if you want to. This is a orange ficus. You can make ficus. I don't know. I assume it's Greek. So I say ficus, question mark. You make orange dye from that. You can harvest the rocks underwater and stuff as well. Look, we did get a Riptide Spear last time we met. Winged Death, who is the bat boss from the Unnamed City, he's been changed this chapter so that finally he will drop a legendary weapon or piece of armor every single time you unfriend him. So now, just like all the other enemies, bosses in the Unnamed City, with a couple of exceptions, Green Dragon doesn't have a loot table apart from just regular world boss stuff. There's a random red dragon.
1985 just subscribed with Prime.
Caitlin, thank you so much for the Prime welcome in. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Thank you. Looking forward to catching a live stream since I've found YouTube. Thank you so much. Good to have you here. Welcome. Yes, so the Green Dragon boss in the Unnamed City doesn't have a loot table, apart from the same loot that you see when you unfriend a world boss, you know, the kind of hardened steel weapon, that kind of thing. No fragment of power, no legendary item, no repair kits, that kind of thing. So harvesting them won't give you anything. What else was I going to say? Yes, and there is a red dragon there as well, that doesn't have any kind of loot table. Don't be fooled though. One of the dragons, the red dragon, undercover with the corruption around her, is the Red Mother, and she has a fantastic loot table. So yeah, really want to like farm. What else was I going to say? And then there is also a snake boss who is just a world boss. So there you go. So yes, so went on a bit of a tangent there. So Winged Death now will drop the Riptide Spear, which is an underwater breathing spear, which is very good if you want to do things like harvesting well, maybe not for harvesting underwater because you can't harvest whilst holding the spear. But like if you want to stay underwater for any period of time, whatever reason, then that's a good one to have. And particularly it's good for going to the Sunken City. There you go. Which is an underwater dungeon. Beautiful. Now, will I remember where to go? Is it up there? Dun dun dun. Do, do, do. I have a few blind spots in my game, and in spite of 8,000 hours in the game, there's a couple of things that I always that I struggle with. One, the names of like random tiny little NPC camps, or their exact location unless I just run past them. And then the second one is finding the obelisk in the jungle, like this particular obelisk. The other one I find every time, because it's like there's like this little fiddly path I've just got to get to, and I like find it eventually, and then I mark it on my map, but it doesn't help me because next time I have to find it again. So it isn't here. I think it's to that direction, isn't it? We're going to find it first. This is the real boss of the game for me, honestly, people. I think the main problem is because I only have to find it once. And then after that, we're good. But it's like every single time, isn't it? Every single playthrough. And bear in mind, I do a fresh playthrough every chapter, pretty much. So there you go. It's a blind spot for me. Bum, bum, bum. Here we go. Question mark. Da, da, da. Do, do, do. I have a good feeling about it. Hello, monkey friendo. Yeah. Feeling good. Feeling positive. Vibes are good. Passes the vibe check. If I may sound a bit wanky. Here we go. Here's the path. Right here. This is the path. Could you not whack me when I'm doing this? Thank you very much. There you go. This is the path leading to one of the two jungle obelisks. She says confidently before being certain. Yeah, no, it is definitely. There you go. That's the quickest I think I've ever like found it, I think. With some streamers over six plus hours, I thought Anna knew everything about Conan. I mean, no, of course not. Of course not. I mean, I don't know if anybody knows everything about Conan. I mean, literally. I mean, everybody has some blind spots, surely. Be the bat in the Unnamed City, but it's a rare drop. Yeah, the bat in the Unnamed City is the one who drops the Riptide. Yep. Yeah, the northern one is a lot easier. It is definitely, that's it. I found it very quickly, but it is a bit of a blind spot for me. By the underwater entrance to the Black Keep is a massive amount of glowing goop, but it's deep. The Riptide is great for that. Which boss did you say drops it now? Yeah, the bot in the bat in the unnamed city. There you go. Yep. Yeah, I've been to that entrance under the Black Keep. Shown it on stream before. And there you go. And the music stops playing on most of the map. It's quite annoying on last gen console. The music stops. Are you saying it stops randomly or it's not playing at all ever? Combo button jump. Yes, my jump, my forward dive. So I have it bound to C, just the same as my here we go, movement. If you go to your movement tab in controls, whatever you've got crouch bound to is what your dive is bound to. So if you're doing on mouse and keyboard W and spacebar, and then at the apex of your jump, press crouch. That's it. So I'm just doing W and space and then just spamming crouch. There you go. And I should have a fight on stream with another streamer, but they can only say squirrel to each other. That'd be so funny. You want me to fight another streamer? That's so random. I have to go back to the Black Keep and see if I don't still fall through the floor. You've been falling through the floor. So here you go. Here's the obelisk. I'm congratulating myself internally because I found it so quickly this time. There you go. Beautiful. So obelisk attuned, which means we can now teleport to this obelisk. It's quite an important one to get, really, because it's such a long way to get here. And you really need... if you're on a server and there are other people who have kind of map rooms and things like that, it's just a good idea to attune the obelisks as early as possible. But this is where it is. Right here. You can build pretty much all around here as well, including inside this ruin. On one of my previous playthroughs, I used the dungeon set, which is a build set that's been in the bazaar, kind of cycles through periodically, and I used that and it kind of blended in quite well because it's like black and sort of greenish, as if it has this kind of like moss on it or whatever. So there you go. There we go. So yeah, you can build all around here. Just be like considerate of people so they can get to the obelisk and whatnot. So you can build on this plateau as well. Loads of cats here. Sometimes panther babies as well. You will need to find some babies at some point. Not specifically panther ones, but you'll need some, like... Yes, for certain quests. There you go. Trying to be vague. What else should we put points into? Let's do more agility. I'm going to be respecking at some point soon. Certainly by the time we hit level 60. So max agility, max vitality, 3 perks in grit, 1 perk in expertise. So there you go. This is not my final form. It just randomly stops. I'm sorry to hear that. It's very immersion breaking. Yep. So the only problem we've had, is that just in this recent update, or is it kind of for a while? You're actually the first person to mention that to me. But we did have that problem in the dregs. We walked in, and once you get to the kind of the water's edge, you heard like a beep really loudly, and then all sound cut out. So there you go. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. There you go. So we're making our way to Lufay, basically. This is also the way to get to the Dagon dungeon as well. Hello, Tar. Hello. How are you doing? See you. So I'm going to try and drop down. Collision is a bit tricky on these. There you go. Climb over. You can build in all these, like, little structures and stuff, and you can put a lift down to the bottom and things like that. All this stuff is, like, buildable. Hello, mate. These are a good source of early game XP and hides. Look at that, 9,000 XP for those guys. Pretty decent. If you here, kind of, you're all the way over here and you want to live around here, decent place to level thralls, decent place to just level up yourself. Good source of hide as well. The gorillas will drop thick hide. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. These buildings you can build in as well. Pretty much most of them. Really nice though, a bit of extra protection. Sweet. Hello Hello, Raj. How you doing? Good to see you. This has been going on for a while, maybe because I'm still on PlayStation 4. I mean, it should work, though, shouldn't it? The audio should work. So I'm sorry to hear that. Open the sorcerer packs, because they're generally way less when you open them. Okay. This place is on my base locations video. On YouTube. It's a favourite of mine. You can't build in there, but it's a good place to be nearby because there's some, what's the word? Heroic treasure in here. I'll show you it. You can build, by the way, you can build pretty much everywhere if you're on single player or on a server that you own and you turn on the option build everywhere. So there you go. So places that usually you can't build. Just bear in mind that you'll probably block off spawns if you do build certain places. So you could build up here if you wanted to. You just have to turn on build everywhere. So this is a good place to remember. I love the way they run. There it is over there. So here there's some heroic treasure. We haven't talked about treasure or purges yet. We'll do that at some point soon. But you can click E and carry that and walk very slowly. And you need to take it home to your coffer or to a nearby coffer if you have it. I do have a full guide to taverns and purges and like treasure and stuff like that. So like a few guides. So have a look on my YouTube channel if you want like a full guide. But the idea basically is you can have a clan coffer in your base, and then within the range of your coffer, you see here, I left clicked. If I place this down, if I lived here or whatever, I could place this down. I needed a coffer nearby, and this is worth 500 gold coins. So you can either use this to summon purges, or you can exchange it for gold in your coffer, 5,000 gold, and then you can use that to buy people, hire people from your tavern and things like that as well. If I drop this on the ground, this is going to despawn. If I've moved it at all from here, it'll despawn, and I have to wait for it to restart, like spawn in again. And these are around at various different NPC camps. They look different. Sometimes it's a chest, sometimes it's a cat, like a statuette of a cat, things like that. But you can't punch, kick, dodge, anything like that. You have to walk to get it home. You can use map rooms, you can use teleportary stones. I'm going to leave it for now, but we might cover that later again. So sometimes it's over here as well. It's in this location. I think sometimes it's outside as well, isn't it, peeps? There you go. We are going to do the Palace of the Witch Queen, which is just below us here as well. Let's go speak to Lou first. That's what those things are for. Yes, it is. Yes. Yep. So yeah, you can summon purges now with a clan coffer with 1 gold coin, and that'll summon the very, very basic level 1 purge, which you should be able to do, you know, fairly early on. And if you're kind of scared, you can put a clan coffer out in the open, summon a purge, try and fight the people off. And if you want, you can just abandon them. You can just like leave, because once they break your coffer, take your cash, or break all the foundations that it's on, that kind of thing, then the purge will end anyway. So if you're kind of nervous about doing a purge, you could just put down maybe a couple of foundations and a clan coffer with 1 gold coin. So very little investment. Summon a purge and then just run away if you want to. And then you don't have to worry about your house being demolished, that kind of thing. You can also build like a specific purge base if you want to as well, which I kind of recommend people do. So this boat here is actually the entrance to the Sunken City. See, I've got a little pop-up, travel to the Sunken City. If I click on that, we're not going to do the Sunken City, but I'll show you. It'll transport you to the Sunken City, and you have to go up there. If you click on it and you find yourself just here randomly, you can just click on it again, and it'll take you back to where you were. There you go. Back we are. You can click on this to learn ores as well if you want. So we're not going to do this today. The Sunken City, I would say, is a level 60 dungeon, and you need to make sure that you bring things like breathing potions, or an underwater breathing mask, which we're going to get today, or the Riptide Spear that the Bat Boss from the Unnamed City drops. There you go. And we got that. We've already gotten that amazingly on this playthrough. On Sipsy level 6. Yeah, if you're like fully geared, even solo, you could do a level 1 purge, like completely solo. On my, was it my tavern guide? I think it was my tavern guide. I show you at the beginning, me using a good bow with hardened steel arrows, wearing agility armor, like heavy armor, and just with the bow, I managed to take everybody out as they came towards me. Didn't have to melee anybody. It was very straightforward. It's designed to be very, very accessible and kind of easy. And you can do it if you put heavy armor and you kind of like have a good weapon and one follower with you, then it should be quite easy for you. Bear in mind it scales up in difficulty. So if you have like a bunch of followers, the difficulty of the purge will scale up. If you have a lot of like players playing with you and they're engaging in the purge with you, it will scale up in difficulty. So yeah, so this is why I recommend just, you know, low investment, put it somewhere kind of random, see how you feel about it, and then you can always run away if you want. There you go. There you go. So I do believe that you're having problems finding a barkeeper on Sipta as well. So maybe you want to do a purge. New to the game, having a hard time finding good service. I like the idea of having time slots for PvP. Do you have any tips? I'm in EU. So I don't play PvP, but there are a bunch of good official servers. You can filter to population, and you can look for PvP servers. I can't recommend any PvP servers, I'm afraid, because I don't play PvP. You could do PvE conflict if you want, which is kind of like a foot in the door of PvP. If you don't want your base to be raided, that kind of thing, as like a start. If you're completely new to the game, maybe do PvE first and just kind of learn the mechanics, that kind of thing. There you go. Or you can ask the rest of the community if they have any kind of advice for you. There you go. So this is where you speak to Lufey. This is where we are on the map. Right all the way over here in the east. Let's get started.
Thank the gods you found me.
Hello, Lufey.
Exile. We have little time. Holding this form requires much energy. As you have no doubt surmised, my true form is trapped within the Yothka plant. I am Lu Fei, sorcerer to the Celestial Emperor of Kitai, master of the Five Storms, and sacred defender of the many-petaled throne.
How did you get here?
Complex arcane calculations led me to this strange land. For many long centuries, my circle has watched the skies, staying ever vigilant for an astrological conjunction that would signal the return of a demon. A demon of such incalculable appetite. It is destined to swallow the world. Many hours of research and scrying found me here in the exiled lands, where I discovered the door that would admit the demon. It is my eternal shame to admit that when I came upon the door, the demon within tricked me.
Okay, Korea, understandable. She gains corruption for us to see this matter. I know. The things I do for people.
I will forego the humiliating details, but know that the beast lured me into this vegetal prison, where I am unable to stop it. And I fear it is only a matter of time before it crosses over to begin its ravenous feast.
Can you be freed? Perhaps I can hack this plant to bits.
You must not. While I admit that I do not completely understand the plant's infernal anatomy, I know that it is born of a vile seed. A seed that takes purchase within corrupted soil and grows until its blasphemous roots extend all the way back to hell. No, Exile. If you kill the plant, you may well kill me too. We will have to find another way to loosen its grip.
What would you have me do?
Because I am bound to this hell plant, you will have to go forth as my hand. Our first and most important mission is to seal the doorway. Only then can we turn our efforts toward freeing me. I sense that you too are a student of the arcane, The banishing ritual will require blood. Bring me 3 flasks of sacrificial blood.
I already have them.
Exile, we have little time. You make your return. Have you the required blood?
I have. I have, though. I didn't realize this task would be so grim.
The path we travel goes through shadow. You must embrace the darkness and find your strength.
Continue.
And now, I must rest. My powers are nearly exhausted. I will call out to you again when I can.
Okay, let's get out of the corruption. Okay, so we brought him 3 flasks of sacrificial blood, also known as the certain things from our spa that we had. Okay, so that's probably the end of like Lu Fei situations for now. He's going to be on cooldown for a bit. I don't know how long it is now. Is it like 3 hours? It was 8 hours at the beginning. I think they've reduced it quite a lot, and then we'll have to do some more things for him. But he will come to let us know when he's ready. He'll like appear at our base. So I'm going to kind of show you around the jungle. Let's go over here first. We're going to go to learn the Deketo religion and visit a jungle NPC camp, and then we're going to go do Buccaneer Bay and stuff like that. And the Palace of the Witch Queen, I think, as well. Enjoy the lovely weather and humidity. Oh, Petunia. The dedication. There you go. You see, welcome people. So that's one of the reasons I was thinking about bringing the dancer, but it's only a little bit of corruption, isn't it? But you know I hate it. I hate being corrupted. We do have a means to hide our corruption if we cast a spell to conceal the effects of corruption. So there you go. We learnt that through sorcery. Yeah, when you get corrupted these days, you get quite haggard. It's quite disturbing. So this is the Pagoda of Boundless Lust we're approaching here. If you want to get a Deketo named priest, which is the highest tier of priest from the Deketo religion, this is the place to get it. Let's learn Lemurian. Okay, so we're going to go over there. Should we go there first and then we'll check these other spawn points? I just always seem to do that. There you go. So you can loot these people for light encumbrance armor. I showed this in my year video. You wanted to. You happen to be in the jungle. Or, oh, Lysira, who's an archer. So she should have a chance to drop her heavy armor. We're not going to get her. There you go. Damn it. I have to go all the way down there to check her inventory. We'll do it on our way out. Hello, mate. Okay. Sorcerer loot. Let's go deal with this NPC camp over here, this little, like, spawn point. Because I don't want to get flooded with people. So, cook and armourer. So you can get named cooks, named armourers. You get a named dancer here, peeps. Bunch of people. Dun dun dun. Do do do. Okay, let's go in here. Hi there. You get a named fighter, definitely. What is it? May the Blade, isn't it? Let's take the cash, leave the cannoli. We've got a sorcerer, armorer. Are you a big fella? Yeah, there's, so you can... There's a high priest, but not a named priest. You can get a named carpenter. Anytime you see, like, any type of profession here, you can get a named version of that. There you go, the sounds of new friendship. Excellent. We could get those antlers. What do you want to say? Yes, this religion has some spicy clothing, which are quite good on dancers, or popular on dancers, I guess. So everybody else seems to have left, madam. Can I speak to you?
The twin serpents whisper, and a stranger approaches.
It's me.
Call me priestess.
All right.
Call me sultana.
I'll call you later, I promise. I took down your number.
By the flesh and souls of
See you later. Thank you.
I sing the lusty hymns
Of course.
to Deketo.
Yep.
I submit to the
Excellent. She's wonderful. We'll call her later, definitely. So yeah, now we've learnt the Deketo religion. We've got Taskmaster Tier 1, so these can be named as well. These spawn points are kind of random spawns of crafters. Ooh. Hyperborean Slaver Armor. This is on my gear video as well. These strength buffing armor pieces, heavy armor. Quite good, like really early game. You get it. We already learnt Lemurian. And then there's a little spawn point here, one on the other side, and then there's one over here as well. It's quite a small NPC camp. Amaze spawns have defined points in games, not random ones yet. The spawn locations are defined, but the actual, like, people that spawn there are random in this game. Yep. Priestess of Yappa, so I know, yeah, she's a bit needy, she is, yeah. They left, but there's nothing left. I know they left, but there's, yeah. Wonderful until she starts talking about swallowing people's eyes and always ways to find the exit before then, yeah. AI NPC has typical start a quest. He'll get me 10 planks of wood and 5 stones or similar when he has enough. From the army of level 1 newbies, he goes off and builds something with them. That's it. There you go. Da -da -da -dum, da -dum. Hey. You can build in this tree here. I used to like have a bedroll down and a dancer and just kind of camp this place to get a named priest. Okay, another armorer. So the lamplighter spawns in place of cooks, and that's just from the Better Thralls mod. So if you don't have the Better Thralls mod, it'll always just be a cook instead of a lamplighter. But that's another random spawn. All these are like random spawns. So the location is fixed, but the actual spawn is random. Now let's go check out the Dancer Island, shall we? Just kind of a cool thing. But probably some people won't notice it. Bum, bum, bum. Sweet. Hello, Jester. How are you doing today? Good to see you. She does say they're offering the eyes willingly. So where should we go from? Let's go from here. Can I climb up? Lady, we'll do the tree, shall we? Let's get our stams up. I do have one of my grit perks I chose gives me stamina regeneration 25% faster. I don't know if I'm going to stick with it. Usually I go with stout, which increases my armor by 1/5 of my stamina. So this is on my base locations video, this bit here. I really, really, really like it here. You can put a gate in here, in this exact spot. You can't build all the way out there, but you can build a little way out here. And then you can fill all of this, all of that, and you can do the other side as well. It's a really nice spot. Really like it. Obviously, if you put foundations down, these apes won't spawn. There you go. Had some nice stuff here. Bases here before. And you can build up there and have like a lift going up to it if you want to. And the views are just incredible. Should I show you? It's just really beautiful. See if we can climb up. Sometimes the collision is a bit questionable on these like structures. Which armor sets do people prefer to put their thralls in? I've been using the Barbaric and Reaver because I like the look of it considering doing something else. So it depends what you want. Are you decorating your base or do you want them to do the most damage possible? If you want like just the appearance, then you do whatever like design you like. Oh, go on. Oh, she's going to fall. There you go. I do have a guide to armor in Conan Exiles on my YouTube channel. It shows like the best strength damage armor. Okay, look at this. It's so nice. You can build up here. I've had like a yog pit up here. It's really cool with like a lift coming up. Luffy's out there. You can still build here even in the Age of Heroes. You can build on the other side. And there is actually a ship there with some gold coins kind of buried. Nice. Can we dive off here into the water? Yes, we can. Beautiful. So, is it the left one? Hold on a second. I think it's this one over here. There you go. Damage tanking preferred armor-wise. Yeah, so I've got a video about armor, and look at the one that says strength heavy armor, and it'll give them huge like damage boost and huge amounts of armor value. Craft with a shield right if you can for the most like armor value. If it's for thralls, put bulk plating on it, which you can learn from the Warmaker dungeon as well. There you go. I recommend a fighter thrall named tier 3 for location base. I've got a video called God Tier Fighters 2025, which goes through all the different fighters, and it's got timestamps, and it shows you where to get the best ones on the map. Hello set, hello people joining us, welcome. Feel Stout provides enough armor for players' health puddles to matter on a thrall. Without thousands of HP in their health pool, even small amounts of armor can mean they survive multiple hits, but for players it doesn't amount so much. So I hear what you're saying, but if I'm gonna spend the points in grit anyway, then before this chapter or before this update, there was no point at all in me putting points in endurance because my stamina was already regenerating really, really quickly. And actually, I still don't think that stamina regenerating 25% faster is necessary in this one, because it isn't the speed at which you regenerate stamina, it's the pause that's a pain in the butt, and it's the penalty from running out that's a pain in the butt. I mean, I don't think it's unbalanced, I think it's fine. So when I say pain in the butt, I mean that's the kind of the sticking point or the difficulty. So I actually probably will put Stout for my like final one, just because I just don't think we need stamina to regenerate that quickly. That's just my personal opinion though, so you know, you do you boo-boo kind of thing. I always like making bases in the jungle, particularly if I'm using Stormglass. Yeah, I don't know if it's always me. Jungle is always the least occupied place. Exactly, I agree with you. And there's just loads of space. If you have like a map room, if you have like teleportatory stones and stuff, you can kind of live peacefully out. There's lots of water. It's just really gorgeous. So this is the island of Unsightly Sirens. There's just a bunch of dancers and a cook here. But don't be fooled by their relaxed state now.
By set, did you see that?
But if you want to like farm dancers and you live nearby, there's always a cook and then the rest are always dancers. Oh, this happens a lot. Sweet. Bum, 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 bum. There you go. That's about it really. Nothing too exciting. There's also like a boss on one of those islands over there. Dun, 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 dun. Should we swim that way? Be really careful when you're swimming that you don't accidentally swim into the green wall, which is right there. Because you'll die. There you go. Hello Albram, hello. Usually try to stay out of the jungle because your frames drop by 30% when it starts raining. Yeah, I don't know if I've really had that issue. Yeah, I find the biggest problem with frames is living settlements, really, just because the more people you have wandering around your base, quite quickly as well. Like, we haven't got millions at our base, and already I think our frames have kind of been affected. So, yeah. Grapevines and normal vine overgrowth. Building pieces always look great, and honestly, only look good in the jungle. Yeah. I think the dungeon set looks really good in the jungle. Definitely. Kind of, it looks like it's designed for it. Bear in mind, I need to double check the, Ooh, did the ground move then? That was kind of weird. I need to check the, damage modifiers and stuff for the fighters in this chapter. So, yes, check out my fighter video, but some things may have changed, so I need to kind of double check. Just a bit of a caveat there. There you go. But safe bets are usually like Volcano Fighters, Berserkers, Delincia Snowhunter, like people from Mounds of the Dead, people from the Volcano. There you go. See the green wall going all the way down to the bottom. So basically your bracelet prevents you from passing that wall. I don't know if anyone hasn't tried to do it. Yeah. If you haven't accidentally walked into it at some point, then have you really played this game? So there you go. So there is a boss over here, a corrupted spider. We could fight it. I'm going to probably get Lou to... I keep calling him Lou now. Leon. I'm going to get Leon to fight it because I don't want to get corrupted. This is where he is. Go. Do 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 do. But he should drop a skeleton key as well. Where are you? He's having a swim. So I thought you said we were going to the beach. I brought my swimming costume and everything. Wasn't expecting to have a fight. It's just hovering there. He's going to have to teleport to me. There you are, mate. Nice of you to join us. Attack. There you go. Off you go, mate. You do the work. Da, 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 da. So the cave that we went into, not too far from our base, that has a legendary chest that we ran into and looted. It's got the same kind of spider. It's just this annoying kind of corruption attack, which kind of drags you into it. Well done, Leon. You're doing a great job. Just offer some words of encouragement. Poor fools that she went to the edge of the world only to be accosted by one tenacious exile. There you go, you see. Grapevines, yes. First time was, oh, what's this green flame looking thing? Yeah. It was in the north by the snow. I was like, yeah, oh, this is going to hurt. I scienced it and yeah, there you go. I feel like a lot of us did that. That's right, you tell him. The corruption attack will kind of drag you in from a lot further away than you think. Should we offer some support? There you go. Don't say never help you. This is a hollow bone bow, and these are just iron arrows, which we crafted. This hollow bone bow we got from one of the back caves up in the snowy north. There we go. Well done. He did a great job. He loves it when he gets to fight by himself. Okay, some kind of harvesting tool. Do me, my friend. What should we do? Let's go for some ichor. Let's use our pickaxe. But the main thing I want really is the skeleton key. I'll take the radium gems because maybe we'll make some radium gem torches. So I did talk about them the other day. They're a really good torch if you want to keep down your lag at your base because they don't have an animation. And you can put a... Just considering whether to show you or not. Whenever I show people stuff on stream, I always get one random person who's just rages because like, you must avoid the admin panel, Anna. Avoid the admin panel. It is the work of the devil. What was I going to do? I was going to do lighting and a radium torch. Here you go. So not particularly interesting on its own. I mean, it's kind of cool, but it doesn't have an animation, so it's not going to add to your lag too much. And then you can choose a dye, and you can put the dye in there, and it'll change the tone of the light, which is really nice. So you can have like blue lights or... You know, it's very white and very bright with nothing in it at all. Very bright, kind of obnoxious. Green lights, all sorts of different colours, basically. So I really like this. And so you can craft that with these radium gems that you find. It's like leave creative. There you go. Drop our little hammer. Those little things. You can craft those gems as well. Okay. Onwards, friendos. They're very good. I really like the red ones. I've got them in our map room near Azagoth. There you go. Yep. And I think I was going to show you. I think you can. Yeah, I think you can build on this island. Be careful not to block boss spawns. You know. I mean, you're only going to hurt yourself, really. Okay, so let's swim back across again. We're going to go to Buccaneer Bay, which is that direction. Dun dun dun. I literally get people saying, you must avoid the admin panel. Like, I'm literally showing people. Yeah. Ran into the wall because I thought the silver mine was on the other side. Oh dear. You're like, where is this mine? It's definitely not that dark hole in the rock. Yeah. I think the best way I found, if you kind of die just through the green wall, because you'll die very quickly after you pass it. I think the best thing I found was to go into first person and crouch and just very, very slowly sort of creep approach it. Kind of like this. And then just like creep forward to try to get your stuff back. It hasn't happened to me for years though, so... You know, let me know if that still works. Grateful for that tip from previous vids, helps the time with the FPS. Nice, nice. There's also, if you use better thralls, you can use lamp lighters who will turn off your torches and things. You can have the torches go off as you kind of approach your base, and you can have them on timers and things like that. So that's probably going to help on like servers and things like that as well. Every time you touch the admin panel, an angel loses its wings. I'm 87% sure that's how it... Yeah, that's exactly what you would think people would think. Definitely. Dun, dun, dun. This is a really good spot to have a bridge across because it's a pain in the butt swimming across it if you do it regularly. But if you're on like official servers and things, you got to read the rules because they've really tightened up on things like bridges and like spam around your base and things like that. Because people kind of use the excuse. I mean, some people just want to build a bridge because they want to build because it's a building game. But some people kind of use the excuse of like, oh, I want to put lights down, so they'll put foundations around their base to block off other people from encroaching near them. Which is like one problem causing another problem, which is that people like to build next to other people because they go, well, I like this spot and I bet that guy will stop playing in 2 weeks and I'll just take this location. And it just ruins everybody's experience. So yeah, if you're going to build something, just kind of check the official server like rules because they have changed in the last like few years. Sorry, Anna, if you use the admin panel, your speedrun is not valid. Damn it. I was really going for a world record today. Hi there. There you go. That's right, Doombringer. Hide. This place also is on my base locations video. It's a good spot because the obelisk is on the other side, just over there, that we went to before we attuned. There's another obelisk not super far from here either, but that's probably the one you would use. This is what there is on the base locations video. But this is kind of a major NPC camp located in the jungle just down here. You can get a bunch of different things like crafters, dancers, fighters, not particularly interesting or exciting, but you know, if you want NPCs wandering around your base. What else? There's some important kind of items that you can get from here that you can use to craft the keystone if you want to free your character from the exiled lands at some point. If you're a completionist kind of person. I do have a guide to that called How to Remove the Bracelet on my YouTube channel. Yes, and it's a good place to come if you want to get an underwater breathing mask, which I'll show you where to get. And the music is also beautiful around here. Hi there. They don't feel very fighty. It's a pretty cool location.
Steel and sparks.
So, animal tamers you want to look out for, because they drop two things that I find very useful. One is the underwater breathing mask I mentioned. This will not stop your breath timer, but it'll slow its kind of like reduction, or it'll slow the time. It'll give you more time by making your breath timer go down more slowly. There you go. Terribly explained. I apologize. So yeah, so you can wear that. You can put an armor reduction kit on that if you want to. You can put bulk plating on it or some other kind of armor plating to give it more armor. But I suggest you just put it on when you're going to swim, and it'll just give you more time in the water. That will be sufficient if you want to do the Dagon dungeon to get around, and we will do the Dagon dungeon. I'll show you kind of that place. But there are other options, including things like underwater breathing potions, which will just stop your breath timer altogether. And whilst you have one of those breathing potions active, your breath timer just doesn't move at all. And then the Riptide Spear does exactly the same thing as the underwater breathing potions. You just don't have to drink any potions. It just stops your breath timer completely. And so you can just stay underwater infinitely. So that's one thing that the animal tamers drop. Excuse me, sir. It's in the middle of an explanation here. So the other thing that I like from here is the Argosian Dream Dust, because that doesn't really weigh very much at all, 0.3 for 3 of them. You can keep a small stack of that in your inventory, and in a pinch, you can eat one to give yourself night vision. It is very bright and obnoxious. Like, just, it looks like you've just increased your gamma by a bajillion. And you can use it in like dark dungeons, that kind of thing. If you like using two-handed weapons and you haven't got one that glows in the dark, then night vision potions, there's a few different ones in the game. And there's also a couple of like equipable helmets. There's like a Dofari helmet as well that gives you night vision. Also, Jabal Sacrilegion gives you the ability to craft night vision potions as well. But this is nice because it's free. You're already going to probably come to Buccaneer Bay anyway, and so you can just keep those in your inventory in a pinch. I suggest you don't use one in the daytime. And if you're going to use it, make sure you use it as soon as night falls, because in the daytime it's horrible. It's like, oh, it's very bright. So yeah, it shouldn't last more than like about a night on like vanilla settings. There you go. So yeah, look out for people that say animal tamer. There's that guy, and then we'll see some more people over there. Should we do this bit first? Let's go up here. Sometimes I forget to go up here. You have to climb to get this to this spot. There we go. Can I give you some pork, friend? I don't know if he's had any recently. There you go. Just to give him a 25% damage buff. Climb up here. There we go. Why did the electric car feel discriminated against? Because the rules weren't current. Henchman to the corner, please. Henchman to the corner. That was a terrible joke. Goodness me, people. The quality of jokes in this community. Terrible. And only need one compared to other sources that you might utilize for the amount of light you need. Yeah, fair. It's fair. I just like it because it doesn't have an animation, and you can just really change the way it looks quite a lot. When they first, you couldn't originally use like as many different dyes. But now you can put like a bunch of different dyes in there. Sweet. Spy fighters. Okay, nothing too exciting. I mean, if you want to collect some pirate armor for like friendos around your base, it is quite fun to have like a base in the jungle and have like just pick up pirates. There you go. Because they have like funny voice lines and stuff. Pokey pokey, mate. Some of the most kind of fun voice lines in the game, I think. We haven't even been to the galleon yet, even though we live right next to it. Okay. Okay. So that's all the enemies, I think. And then we've got this...
What can I get you?
What do you call it? Merchant. So you can buy Sand Reaper eggs for 10 gold coin. You can put the eggs in a compost heap to speed up. So if you pick up an egg... Shall I show you?
You can walk out of here with a bargain.
We did pick one of these up from a box. So you can see it expires in 24 hours. When that expires, you will have a creature that you can put into an animal taming pen. If you want to do it immediately, you can put this into a compost heap. Anything you want to speed up the expiry time decay. Yes. If you want to speed up the decay on anything, put it in a compost heap. Same with food. If you need a bunch of putrid meat for something like a compost heap anyway, you can just put some stuff in a compost heap and it'll expire a lot quicker. So this will really speed it up. Look at the time that you see though. Make sure you set a timer, because otherwise you'll just lose it and it'll be like a carcass or something. There you go. I don't really want a Sand Reaper. Oh, shall I? Because we've got one. Oh, go on then. We've got so many creatures back home. We're going to have like 2 of every kind of creature. Maybe not. I don't want like spiders and everything. Okay, I don't care about any of these things particularly. Right, let's head down, shall we? Sing as the shanty. I was addicted to the hokey pokey by turn myself around. Throw it to the corner, please. Throw it to the corner. It's a disgusting joke. Awful joke. So bad. Bum, 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 bum. Hi. There you go. The pirates are not super high level. You couldn't come here like any level really. If you're like a complete noob, then maybe like wait till like level 30ish, 20, 30, I don't know. It really depends on your kind of like, you know, comfort, skill level and stuff like that. Maybe 20. Put down a bedroll nearby. It doesn't matter when you come here, you know. Just be okay with getting unfriended. If you yeet into like an enemy camp, you know, you're going to get unfriended, aren't you? Desert grog is an agility buffing drink. We'll take that. It counts as a food. Bum, bum, bum. Doo, doo, doo. So this is the entrance we kind of like snuck through. Dun, 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 dun. Hi there. So they never want to fight me. They see Leon and they're just not interested in fighting us. You know? Cat's like, oh, I love a fight. Cookies. No cookies in the corner, people. Dear Pet Spooderman is moderately upset at your arachnid discrimination. Do you have a spider pet, do you? I don't mind spiders so much. But I'm aware that there's some people that watch that have serious arachnophobia. I do fight a lot of spiders. But only really like boss spiders. I've already learnt skill as cultist master. Bum 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 bum. Hi there. And we're very like geared up for our kind of, you know, for like any level really. We've got really, really good weapons. Level 55. Some more agility. See, my movement's a lot better because of all this agility. But I will do more damage with agility-based weapons, and I'm going to be maxing out my agility soon anyway. And I respec. Someone's not very happy. Oh, we got a cage.
Death will be as meaningless as your life.
This guy's pretty tough, like early game. We got a tier 1 alchemist. Get him, Leon. There you go. So he drops the chef's trusted cleaver. If you want to collect all the different cleavers in the game and maybe put them on display in your cooking area, which I've done in the past and kind of like, then this is okay. It's not like particularly good. It's not like the highest in the game or anything, but it's something to collect and maybe put on the wall if you want to. I guess we'll take it. Okay, so if you see that I'm missing like recipes, there you go, pirate cuisine. Do let me know. Sometimes I yeet past things. Windows. The music and the rain and everything, it's so nice. I really like it. I like rain, says British person. Hecka Wave Runner is an important character. Hecka Wave Runner drops a stone. Thank you, sir. There's two guys here, Hecka Wave Runner and... what is the other guy called? I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Anyway, on my video about freeing your character from the Exiled Lands, you need one of these Shattered Scourge Stone pieces if you want to do that. Which is kind of end game that no one ever does because it basically deletes your character. Don't necessarily want these things. Yeah, I mean, not super exciting to us right now, but we would probably have looted that if it was like early in the game. Now we need to climb. Should be able to steal the little pig. I know. I didn't see any there. I was kind of looking out for the little piggies. I must remember to check that cage to see who's in there. Spiderman is currently at level 11. Oh, I see. Corrupted spider. Crippling poison spit is nice to have. Yeah. I mean, I think the bug pets are kind of good. But they make like creepy noises and stuff. I think if you have a jungle base, it's nice to have like all the different bug pets. So these guys are actually passive or neutral until attacked, which is kind of contradicts what I said the other day. Because I said that Seppa Maru is the only place now with, like, neutral enemies. Because the volcano is now, like, attack on sight. Yeah, these guys, I guess, are, like, neutral. There you go, more Gaussian Dream Dust. An underwater breathing mask. From the Animal Tamers. He just loves to fight. You know what I mean? Who are we to stifle his creativity and his self-expression? Hi, kitty. Oh, it's a black cat. I guess I'll take the black cat. All right, then.
What can I get you?
Okay, so you can spend your gold coins here on a mercenary archer if you want. It can be, I think, anything up to a tier 3, a random one, and then an entertainer, anything up to a tier 3, I think, as far as I remember. And when we do the Dagon dungeon, I will show you the pearls that we get from a couple of the enemies, the Watcher above and... No, Watcher above and the Captain below. The Captain above. Watcher above and the Captain below, that's it. They drop pearls. Only a few pearls, but if you collect those, you can buy a shield from this fella. It's a very kind of garish gold shield. And then there's also a sword that you can get as well for pearls. Or learn Stygian alchemy. There you go. So there you go. I mean, I don't know if they're particularly good at the moment, but they're okay for, like, if you like to collect things in the game, then they're pretty good on a wall or something. Okay. Can I get you to not attack? Does somebody say that these guys are now knockoutable? Yeah, they are. I put Leon on Flea so that he wouldn't hit this guy. It's so weird that he's not saying, like, pirate things. He's dodging pretty well. Sounds like a berserker, doesn't he? There you go. So yes, they are knockoutable. So let's see. He should drop some... If we unfriend him... I find the left clicks are a lot easier to unfriend on the ground like this. You don't do like a big leap. There you go. So he should drop pieces of his armor, which is a really good agility buffing armor, and pieces of ebony silk. We're going to get the recipe for this armor, and then we'll be able to craft it, which is really, really good for agility. Not very much armor value, but very, very good for buffing your agility damage. There you go. These gemstones don't really have much value at all. So if you want to put them in your coffee, you can do, but it's more of a kind of decorative item. Okay, let's make our way down. Missed opportunity. We remove the bracelet, get past the wall. There's wilderness, etc. behind the green wall. New DLC. You're asking why they don't expand the map, basically. I don't know. Like the Green Locust and Locust Queen. Do you? I've played this game since they changed the combat. How is it these days? It's all right at the moment. It's fine. Sorry about the camel butt. Got to scratch the Conan itch. New playthrough, here I come. Yeah, there you go. Like the gems, I can't see someone just leave them behind. But they don't have any value, Esve. They're like virtually like useless. Yeah, I always leave them. Oh, Leon. Okay, so let's go down to some more vendors. So some more merchants over here. I don't think they're going to attack us on sight. Let me put him on passive, just so that we can see. I don't think they'll attack us until we attack them. Hello? Hello? Okay. What is going on here? It's like... Is it like one of those test zones in, You know what I mean? Like a nuclear test zone. Screenshot. What is she doing? She's playing a game! Oh, I love that. She's playing a game. Can I help you with your game? Oh, she dead? Oh no, she's just dead. I see. So I don't know who unfriended them. It's another animal tamer. So, in this area you can buy a bunch of weird creatures. Do you know what? For the smallest second, I thought there was a player here. Just for the smallest second. This is single player. I was like, hello? Who's in my game? There you go. So yeah, you can buy a bunch of different creatures.
You've got coin to spend. I've got goods to sell.
She'll sell alchemists and fighters, same as the dude up the top. Sells archers and dancers. You can buy spiced fowl if you want to. We've got a stork guy here.
Buy something I haven't got all day.
There you go, shoe-built eggs. And then we've got a spider guy here.
You can walk out of here with a bargain or a frown. Your choice.
Should we buy spiders? Why am I buying all these creatures, chat? What's wrong with me? It's because we started something, isn't it? I'm not a completionist. Definitely not. So I don't need that. I have a creature. These don't weigh too much, actually. So I guess we'll just carry them. There you go. Critters. This concludes this section, so we're going to go over there onto this boat thing now. Gotta collect them all. No. Bum. One will attack the sorcerer. Yeah, I guess so.
Cutlass was growing rusty.
I don't care about the value, just collect minerals. I'll do exactly as I want. One of those things. Pokenon, yeah, that's it. Pokenon. Oh, he's still on attack, nothing. There you go, you can be aggressive again. He's like, oh, thanks very much, I really appreciate that. Okay. Alright, let's go on the ship. Hi there. Okay, let's get the sorcerer. There's no page here right now. We don't really need pages anymore, I don't think, do we? Because we've leveled our sorcery. I want to go to that over there. I guess we can just climb up from here. You gotta go across the bridge. You can go across that bridge. Hi there. Excuse me, sir. You better not get me. Oh. Did you fall in the water? Serves you right. You can't climb. You didn't spec into climbing, chat. This isn't my final form. You want to see my attributes. This is just how we are right now. I will be respecking pretty soon. Right, everyone's in the water, so I don't know what we're going to do. Anyway, they didn't want to fight us. They got scared. Yeah, I'm doing kind of a general build at the moment because I'm using a mixture between agility and strength weapons. And I haven't got my favourite weapons yet. There you go, a bit more of this ebony silk. Okay, let's click on the book. Just tells us about a delivery. Get some coinage. Underneath here, you see that box there? There's another box, like, just below it. There's, like, a few different ones down there underwater. All around this kind of area, there's a bunch of chests with coins in them. So if you want to kind of collect those, and you can buy yourself a fighter from those vendors using that if you want to. Or you can use it to buy the creatures, like the pets and things like that if you want to. Beautiful. Am I late for the giveaways? No, not at all. Exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat if you want a chance to win a DLC of your choice. You're not too late. There is an axe in a wall here. Here it is, a knife. Skinning knife. Bum, ba, da, dum, bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. What are your favourite weapons? Spectre, Corbin, Agility Hammer, Baltier's Razor, two-handed Agility Sword, Reach of the Red Mother Bow, Heart's Blood Daggers. Momentum for my follower. That's it. Or Hanneman's Gather like he's got now. There we go. He's dropped his Black Corsair sword. Not super interesting for us right now. There's more of that armour. We're going to take the Ebony Silk. Dun, 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 dun. Get the Desert Grog. Desert Grog and Jungle Grog I'll always pick up. Here's one of the cats. There you go. So I did mention just a bit earlier some of this heroic treasure. So we could look at its face. I just love that look. The art team did such a great job. It's just like, please put me down. Please, could you just put me down? There you go. Yeah, so you have to like walk this out of here. If you drop into the water, you're going to lose it. So bear that in mind. Because I did try that when they first brought this kind of like system in. But yeah, you have to walk this home to your base, or walk it to a map room, teleport to an obelisk, and then walk it home, or use a teleportary stone. But if I try to like jump or anything like that, I can't do anything else. It'll drop. But it's worth 5,000 gold coins, just like that other thing we found. Welcome, people joining us. Welcome, welcome. There's loads of chests. Yeah, exactly. You got 3. You got 3 of what? Sorry. Did you get the water breathing mask back from the Mitch? We did get the water breathing mask. We're going to get more of them as well. I just want to show people how many you get. Bum, ba-dum. Ba-dum. Ba-dum, bum. So the sorcerer killed them, did they? They shouldn't do that, should they? They should have made it so you had to craft an item to go from the starting river to the desert and so on. Do you think so? I don't know. I like being able to kind of like jump forwards in the game, personally. I don't know. I don't know if I miss the days where you couldn't get legendaries, though. I don't know, people. What do you think? I don't necessarily miss the days when I used to make a stone pick, and then I would climb around Separu trying to get myself a hardened steel pick, and then go to the Unnamed City, get myself a repair kit, that kind of thing. Maybe I miss that a little bit. I don't know. I feel like we do get a lot of stuff given to us that used to be a lot of grind before, but I also did think the game was probably a bit too grindy. I don't know, I have mixed feelings. Da-da-dun, da-da-dun. There's also a language book in the walkways. It's okay. Okay. Let's make it so you can load treasure on the mount. Absolutely, yeah. They did talk about potentially adding new ways to kind of move heroic treasure. I hope they are going to develop those kinds of systems in future. I also hope that they add more hireable... How do I say? Hireable people from the tavern bar, just like Iskar the Sellsword. Yep. Watching others play, I wondered why I've never seen a single experienced player use a shield. I often see them use one-handed weapons, yet empty left-handed. So I don't enjoy the movement of the changes to the movement that happen when I use a shield. So back in the day, I would have used a shield a little bit. I just don't like that it changes my combo. I don't want to do less damage. I just don't need a shield, really. I very seldom die in the game. There you go. Personal choice. Yep. Really, really good if you're early game, you get a decent shield, and you want to go past an NPC camp or in an NPC camp and there's a bunch of archers. I just don't need it. So, there you go. RP walking all the way back to base without even being able to jump, such a baffling mechanic. I mean, I guess so, yeah. I mean, there are ways to do it. Like, you could put a map right outside here and then teleport to an obelisk. I don't know. I have mixed feelings. I don't mind it too much. I don't do it that frequently. So what does that tell you? Yep. Why can't I see the screen, only audio? I don't know. There's a button where you can choose that, probably on the Twitch app. Back in those days, would it take a week of gaming of the evenings to regather enough materials to gear up again after death? I mean, I think a big part of the game was always going, you know, can you get your stuff back, you know? And I generally would get my stuff back. Got an interactable here. Another cat. Da-da-da-dun. There you go. We haven't missed the armor recipe yet. Doo-doo-doo. But yeah, I mean, you see, I don't need a shield for this. If I do enough damage and I have enough stamina and enough HP, I don't need a shield. The mods are very good. I really, really like the mods. There's my mods video linked in the chat if you want to see how to install them and the mods I use.
Where I can see them, matey.
No problem. Do 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 do. It's coming for us. Alchemist tier 1. Okay, we're gonna go this way first. It's going for Doomy. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I experimented with shields a bunch like at the beginning, and I just never liked. I just found the enemy, the time to kill was a lot quicker basically, and I just didn't need it. That's it really. How many of you use shields, I wonder? Dun, 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 dun. Potion of Bestial Memory. If you want to respec, you can use that. Shall we? Why not? Make sure you're safe when you do it. So we're going to go first perk and expertise. We're going to go at least 2 perks in grit. I'm going to go stout. I'm going to do at least 2 in vitality. Faster healing. I'm going to do dead shot. We're not safe. Let's just heal up. There you go. I still got 20 left. I'm going to do some in strength. We're going to respec again. Combo master. Combo finishes quicker. Let's get more strength for now. And how's my grit? 165. Bum, 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 bum. More agility for now. There we go. So we've got quick-footed jogging, sprinting, jumping, swimming, and climbing costs our stamina and are faster. So I'm going to respec once I get to like level 60, and I've got some like, you know, my armor crafted and whatnot. Let's get some stuff onto Doom, because we took some points out of encumbrance. Just resort according to weight. We had a bunch of expertise at the beginning of the game because we didn't have a immediately we didn't have a follower. There we go. So we should do more damage now. This is the... Click on this to learn... Oh, the book, sorry. Click on this to learn the Black Corsair garb, which is the clothing that those guys wear. There you go. Sweet. There's also a free potion of bestial memory in the entrance of the Dregs dungeon in one of those boxes in that first pool. There you go. Sweet. I'm a 20 expertise addict. I struggle to play without it when it's just so damn practical. Yeah, I'm a 1 perk in expertise person because I hate spending more than that. But I do understand. But then I do like to use camels instead of horses so that I've got a bit more carry space. And actually, I do really like having 2 camels because then you can just carry a bunch of stuff and then I can just do loads of damage, which is what I really like to do. This is where I remember the name of the other guy. There you go. No. So they're both Hecka Wave Runners today. What is the other guy called? Hecker Wave Runner and... It's gonna bug me. They both fallen down. I can hear swimming sounds. Okay. Let's give him some healing potions. He'll help himself because of the Better Thralls mod. Come on. There you go. Okay, let's take the coins while we can. We don't really need this stuff. I think that guy's coming back. Maybe not. Okay, so should we do the diving thing? Is he like beneath us? All right. Perfect dive, if I say so myself. I use sorcery to get my materials practically free summoned kits with 1.1k armor, lightweight, and 3 bearer zombies for 10k each. So much fun. Nice. I don't really like the zombies personally. If I'm gonna do like a lot of harvesting, I just respec for beast of burden and harvesting resources twice as fast. Are you all right, Doomy? So yeah, I have like a build for damage and fighting and survivability, and then I have another build for, you know, harvesting basically. Should we fight the croc boss while we're here? So we're going to go over there to... There's a lot of animal tamers over there, and Beastmaster Timos, who used to have to fight to get those underwater breathing masks, but now all the animal tamers drop them. So let's go fight the croc. This is a good place to get babies as well. Sometimes there's little babies next to the croc boss. Da-da-dum. We already got a couple. But you might see some, like, cute little creatures moving around at some point. Maybe there. Yeah. You see them? Oh, there. There you go. Fight.
Steel and sparks! Death to the Outlander! For the North!
Oh, Gala the Speardin, that's it. Thank you very much. It's been driving me crazy because I couldn't remember. Hecker Wave Runner and Gala the Speardin, that's it. Jim, yeah, his name's Jim, that's it. Gala the Speardin, but it goes by Jim. Yeah, so those are the two guys you need to get those shattered scorchstone pieces from. But you only need one of them, so whichever one is there, there's always one there. You'll get the piece that you need to craft the keystone to free your character from the Exiled Lands. Okay, let's get our skeleton key. Okay, we got it. We'll get the ebony silk as well. So now that we've got the recipe and the black corsair, there you go. We can craft this now. Improved armorer's bench and above. Okay. What did the pirate say when he turned 80? Matey. Is that a joke because it rhymes? Could you explain the joke to me, please? That's an awful joke, Bomber. Bomber to the corner, please. Thank you very much. Thanks very much. No cookies. Terrible joke. Alright, so I think we've done this place pretty much. Do you know what's really weird? When is the last time they had the encounters on? Because I feel like the encounter here was always quite good, wasn't it? The caravan thing. It was like out here. Oh, I'm 80. Oh, I see. Right, great. It didn't get better. Oh. Makes herself an enlivening gesture. Shut up, Captain Linesman. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, so bunch of animal tamers in here. We can get some Argassian Dream Dust and some underwater breathing masks. Ran out of arrows? Oh, I must have put them on the camel. There we go. So there you go, another underwater breathing mask. I'm just collecting them so you can see how many we get. We've got 4 so far. I will drop some. I probably, if I use them, I'll only ever use 1 probably on this playthrough. Just to kind of show it. This is a representation of the large animal taming pen that I haven't used yet, but this is how big it is. It's just obnoxiously, like, large and kind of difficult to place as well. So you might want to put it on foundations. Loads of dream dust. There you go. Why have a shield when you can have a meat shield? That's what I have to say. Blacksmith decal we've learnt. No Tamos right now. Sometimes there's a guy called Beastmaster Tamos here who you can thrall. Alright, so what do we got? We got so many. We've got 7 underwater breathing masks. There you go. So if you want to collect them for your whole, like, crew, you can do. I'm just going to take 2 of them with us. And loads of Argosian Dream Dust. 30 Argosian Dream Dust. There you go. Which I will keep in a box, probably. Game name, Conan Exiles. Oh, here we go. Let's do the age command again for like a year until he gets his favourite number. Yep. Standard. This is Conan. Yeah, Conan Exiles. Is this a PvP server she's playing on? No. Da-da-dun, da-dun, dun. Do-do-do-do. Da-da-dun, da-dun. Okay, so we've done this place now. We could go and check if Lufe's... I don't think Lufe will be ready. I think it's going to be at least like 3 hours for him. He will show up at our house. Maybe we go speak to Freya. Hi, Squeaky. Hello. You okay, Squeaky? Kind of chilly in here. Are you warm enough? He comes to you, but if he hasn't turned up, then you can go visit him at his base as well. His, like, location. But he's probably going to just tell us he's not ready yet. Is there anything you want me to show you in the jungle? I've shown you... Oh, there's the other obelisk as well. Can we do the other obelisk? No, it's because Kel did the exclamation age command, so that triggers Kalendros trying to get his favourite number, which is 42, because of... What is that movie called? / book / some silly book. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares about it. It's not that important. It's not that good. So this is like a mini game now. There you go. Okay, so let's go. We'll go to the other obelisk while we're in the jungle. We may as well show you the location. We may as well attune it. Just ask the mice if it's important. There's a reference I do not get. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. There you go. That's it. See, it's a thing here. It's a thing here, people. Yep, comes up way too often. Oh, okay. This is the problem with camels. You can't jump. And 65. Oh. Give Squeaky a scratch behind the ears for Tubby says. Oh, she's like curled up. I think she's sleeping right now. Little Fluffy. Alright. We're going to head over here to the upper staging area. Hi. So many different places to build trees and stuff to build in if you want like a tree house. And then the occasional NPC camp, which we'll visit while we're here. Bum ba dum bum bum bum. Bum ba dum bum bum bum. Oh, we forgot to check the cage at the other place, didn't we? You're not speaking to me. I'm assuming you're not a barkeeper. Anytime you see like a dancer and stuff, it can be a name dancer. Just bear that in mind. I used to farm this place for Emir of Decetto at one point. Pokey pokey. See what we got. Probably not super good. It's a Warrior Fighter tier 3. We're just going to break bonds. There you go. Off you go, friend. Be free. Free sorceress spell page. And some steak and eggs. Ooh, we're not going to pass that up. Salted exquisite meat is a great one to pick up. That's an agility damage buffing food. It does the same thing as the jungle grog and the desert grog. Doesn't make you drunk though. We're all young pups. Yeah, of course, yeah. We threatened Anna we would have to watch it our next movie night. Yeah, maybe at some point we'll do that. Hey. Keep going on our little tour. Got my new thrall out the wheel and he's got a 70% chance of strength growth. 50, nice, 56% of vitality, 100% agility and grit. Oh. I mean, yeah. See how they level. When they first changed the thralls, I would like, how do I say, break bonds with people who didn't have really good strength growth chances, and I mean, I just level them these days, really, you know. Like a hamster in a wheel, aren't we? Onwards. Something about the jungle in this particular area, or the swungle, or the swamp, or whatever. It kind of makes you look really orange, the lighting. I don't know why. It's a great place to harvest ichor. Loads of bugs and spiders and stuff. Fantastic. Very hospitable. Some glowing goop there as well, if you want it, if you need it. Bits and bobs. I should show you probably the purple lotus growing location, shouldn't I? If I remember. When someone says this area is buggy, they're not talking about the game performance. I'll put myself in the corner, it's fine. Sorry. This is one area I've definitely... Have I had a base around here? I have built something. I built in like in that, I think that tree. For that draw my thing competition thingy, whatever. Challenge. It wasn't a competition, challenge. And apart from that, I don't really build around here. Oh, I should show you the passage. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, maybe we'll take the passage actually.
Squirrel.
There we go. So here's the upper staging area, which is where the northern jungle obelisk is. So the southern one is there, and the northern one is here. I don't really use this one so much because I don't come to this area that much, but if you want to live nearby, it's a good one to get. Just good to have these anyway. Yeah, so I was going to show you the purple lotus area, but actually it's probably better to show you the passage. And I don't really want to... I don't really want to go all the way back over there. What else was I going to say? And we're going to return to the jungle to do the, like, Dagon dungeon as well, anyway. So I'll show you then, maybe. Dun, dun. Drove past. Hello, Yosh. Drove past my childhood home the other day. I was feeling nostalgic, so I stopped her and asked the residents if I could walk around. They said no and slammed the door in my face. My parents are the worst. Oh my god. It's a great joke. It's a brilliant joke. Good joke. Good joke. There's a lot of fighting going on.
Hello there.
Here we go, level 56. So much ichor here, it's kind of a crime not to collect it, isn't it, really? Hello, Freyfee. Hello, hello. Actually, is it Freyfear? I presume it's Freyfear. Oh, kind of putting yourself in the corner so she can eat all the cookies. Yeah, the rule is if I'm in the corner, I can eat cookies. That is the rule. Everybody knows that. Nobody's ever disputed that rule, have they, chat? Right. Hey, chat. Let's keep the steel poniards with the highest durability. I just like to have a spare pair of daggers, so if I don't want to use my good quality daggers, I don't have to. But I am kind of just burning through them, really. We'll wait till daylight, and then we'll head through the passage. Is this a terrible idea? Quick BRB. Gonna come back dead. BRB. Okay, I'm back. And we're still alive, strangely. You ask why Freyfear? No, I'm just asking if that's how you pronounce it. Is it Freyfear or is it Freyfee? Just checking. There you go. Finally got back into Exilelands after this recent update. Miles better than before. What the big edition it released so many years ago. Nice, nice. I'm glad it's running well for you. You're dancing in the water. Alright, so let's go do the passage. Le passage. Did he just spawn back in again? If you're gonna like AFK, it's a good idea to at least put a bedroll down nearby, honestly, people. Let's go for some vitality. Okay. Alright. This is the passage. This leads you to over here. Here? Question mark? I don't know until I see it. Here? Anyway, it'll lead us all the way through. It's like a passage to the north. It's good if you are in the jungle and you want to get out the jungle. It's a good way to kind of get to the north. You can then go to like Azagarth, the dam, that kind of thing. It comes out near the Great Dam, basically. Right. What it is as good a quality as purified water despite the visual representation. It's full of algae, which is just, you know, really, really like, yeah, healthy. So we're going to go all the way to the other side where that hole is over there. Oh my god, I really thought he was going to knock me off. Yes, there is a bug boss to fight down here and a bunch of other little bugs. And if you want to craft the keystone to free your character from the Exiled Lands, then you will need to fight that boss, basically. Be prepared, it will be kind of chilly when you get out of here. I wonder if we have anything like warming. Savoury. Yada yada yada. Spiced fowl. We got one spiced fowl. Okay. Okay, perfect skills. Incredible. Not a single bit of damage. Excellent. Hey. The only problem I have with down here is like sometimes I get turned around. There's anyone else. So I'm just going to run in this direction. If I start fighting, I just want to get to the side I'm heading to. So if I start fighting, sometimes I just get turned around. I don't know. Okay. We're on the correct side. Where are you? There she is. Oh, she's a looker. Sit. So she doesn't have as much HP as the other bug boss of her kind. Because she's important. I guess they just want you to be able to unfriend her easily. Let's get there. There you go. Broken Scorchstone piece. Nice. Now we're going to climb up here. Okay, you can get these crystals. There you go. Okay. Now with a sorcery build, you might struggle to get up here without loads of stamina. So Mountaineer, climbing boots and gloves is kind of useful. Let me put that on my back. There you go. Are you wearing Highland armour to keep you warm enough? Like it used to back in the day? Yeah, they really need to fix the clothing and temperature thing. I agree with you. It used to work, didn't it? It was fine. I liked it. Yep. I guess they got rid of like perfected... flawless, what was it called? Epic flawless armor, because people who bought DLCs had like a real advantage. I don't know. I assume that's why they changed it, but I just don't think the system they've made works. I don't think it's very easy to understand, even for like people who really know the game, play the game a lot. There you go. So we climbed up. We're gonna go this way. It's like a big pool down here, and I don't think there's anything at the bottom of it. But you know I have like serious thalassophobia, so we're just going to avoid it today. Okay. Gonna make a friend. Oh, he's like, oh, someone's on his way over. Just like the Unknown City, friendos. There you go. Sometimes get stuck, either a slave. Oh, of a horse, do you really? Okay, we click on here. There you go. I saw. Free at last. In the cold. There you go. This is where it comes out. So next to above Binyak and Steel, I guess. There you go. This is where we went in. Cool. Bit of free teleportation. So I'm gonna see if I need to eat that one bit of spiced food. It should be okay. I think if we de-armor, we should be extremely cold. Nope. Minus 26 degrees. Sometimes I just like to science these things, like, just to kind of check. So no, we're still fine with absolutely no armor whatsoever. Because these things change sometimes, so it's worth kind of like checking. No, I think we're fine. We definitely couldn't survive in the Binyak and Seal cave. Certainly at the back of the cave. There you go. Yeah, we do have a bit more heat protection from our Silent Legion boots. Yeah, which we looted from the Unknown City. Alright. So, let's head over to the other side of here. Needs modification for skates. Heat cold thing is very unintuitive. I agree. You really need to like check your stats page to see what you actually have. Because some of them will say that you have like 2 heat protection and 2 cold protection, but actually they're not created equal. So it's very confusing. Shall we attune the obelisk while we're here? Shall we? I'm gonna need that like cold protection, aren't I? I will put it on my hotbar. So we did get, this is Frost Lotus, by the way. You can use this for crafting recipes. Elixir of Numbing you can use it for, which is an encumbrance potion. I think you need it for a few other things as well, but that's kind of the main thing. Important thing is if you're cold or, once you get to like very cold, things like that, don't drink any water. You can eat foods that fill your water and heat very cold. We should get to extremely cold. We could ride our camel to get us through it quickly. What was I going to say? Yeah, you can eat things like the feasts and stuff that will fill your food and water that won't change your temperature. You can also make berry pulp, like I mentioned before. You can put berries in a fluid press, drink berry pulp, and it won't affect your temperature at all. So it won't cool you down, because if it cools you down, then you'll be like dangerously cold. Okay. So we're not sprinting yet. I just wanted to kind of check the temperature. We should get to extremely cold in this section over here. It's a very, very, very cold patch of the game. I'm not going to go up there today. We will do at some point. This is on my base locations video. So extremely cold, we start taking damage. So I ate that warming food. So it's taken us out of that extremely cold. But you could see immediately I took damage. And we'll continue to take damage until we unfriend. Okay. Wherever you see broken ice like that, you can harvest it with a pick. Or a hatchet. Probably a hatchet as well. I've never tried with a hatchet. There you go. So we should be out of the worst now. See, it's minus 10. You can see on Hozav's UI mod. Yeah, all that broken ice you can harvest. There's a little NPC camp over there with like a dancer and stuff like that. And one of my favourite kind of places to build. Okay. Let's go tune the obelisk. He needs a scarf. He does need a scarf. He's like, I'm not built for this temperature. I am like Cheetos, dangerously cheesy, like my jokes. Oh my goodness. It would be really funny to have skates on our camel, definitely. This is more Frost Lotus as well. I can use a sickle to harvest it. Want to get the most out of it. There's also some under the bridge around here as well. That bridge is extremely cold, like one of the coldest places on the map. These guys will corrupt you when they hit you, this kind of like armoured skeleton looking thing. Okay, so he's got oil. He's got some grey lotus powder, black lotus, silver dust. Take those. Just here to attune the obelisk. This is the entrance to the Black Keep dungeon. We will come here. Just go up the stairs, basically. Sometimes there's an encounter here as well. What is it called? Some kind of darkness. I forget the name of it now. I do have a video about it on my YouTube channel. Okay, so now we're going to ride across the bridge. It's going to be extremely cold. We should be able to survive it on a horse or a camel because we're moving quick enough. But if you linger in the centre of the bridge, you will just die from the cold because it's very, very, very cold. You can also just, you know, wear proper clothing, eat warming foods, things like that. Okay, but it's a good idea to attune the obelisk so that you can, there you go, frostbite, which means we'll take much more damage. Minus 50. There you go. Extremely cold. And then we should be very cold in a second, and then normal when we get over here. There you go. So now we can heal up. Beautiful. Sweet. This is God's Claw's Passage. This is one of my favourite places to harvest a huge amount of iron and stone in the game. So if you're going to build like a big structure, then you can harvest these iron nodes. You can also use what is it called? Cull resources. One of the spells we learnt from sorcery is cull resources, and you can basically just cast a spell in amongst these and just harvest a large AoE. Basically, but it's really good. It's good to kind of just run all the way along it. I do see people building around here, and whilst it isn't kind of like a no build zone, it does block off, or it stops the metal and things from spawning in. So, you know, try and be considerate of people. There you go. It skates on the camel and it slips, but it's like spread out like the old cartoons. Yeah, exactly. Do 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 do. Okay, we haven't really been to a lot of NPC camps yet. I kind of want to go speak to Lu Fei. Oh, we didn't do the Palace of the Witch Queen. Oh, bugger. Oh well. Do that another time. We'll do it the same day we do Dagon Dungeon. Okay, let's go. Let's head back. Ba-dum, ba-dum. After each foray north, my character needs psychological support at the Centre for Alcoholics. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's a good idea to get some more hops while we're here. We can give the hops to our camel, and then we can use the seeds for making decorative planters with like hops, which is my favourite kind of decorative plant type. Alright. So Freya does want something from us. I'm kind of like in two minds really now. She does want our attention. I think, does she want us to go? I think she wants us to go to Azagoth with her. Could do that. I wanted to do like a couple of building journeys because I would like to build the base soon. Let's speak to Freya, shall we? She wants our attention. This is a great little build location here. Some really nice little like water bases. Or you can have your own moat if you have like a castle inside it. The only thing is it has that big wall behind it, so... Swings and roundabouts. Hello, Scott. How's it going? Lost all track of time. Forgot about stream. Seems I missed A lot in 2.5 hours. Yeah, we did a bunch of jungle stuff. We started our Lu Fei quest. Bum, 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 bum. So I guess we'll check Leon's cage. Hello. It's me. And speak to Freya. Let's do that while we're in this area. Do. Right. So I think someone's in the cage again. Oh. Okay. Let me give you this snackage, friendo. Bum, 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 bum. I'd love an auto sort button for the camel's inventory. I don't know about you guys. Hi. Fiery hot meat soup. We'll just keep these warming foods. It's good just to have a bit on us. There's a flying pig over there. Hi, Leon. Okay, take our Heart of a Nordheimer. Got some armor bits. If we have the... I did actually respec while we're out and about, so I might not have the encumbrance for that. Okay. No bearer pack today. What do we got? Tanner tier 3. I don't know if we have a Tanner tier 3. I don't know if you're worth taking, really. Because we're getting people quite quickly from our tavern. Alright. Free, my friend. Let's go to Freya. So we've completed a kind of a look around kind of quest for Freya the other day. And then she came to us and asked us to fight with her. We did some hunting, we did some gathering. She asked us to do some fighting with her, so we're going to go to her and see what she wants. Leon versus Leon, who will win exactly? Taylor's oldest time. Bum, bum, bum. Wasn't Kalendros Kitiara's blue dragon? What? I don't know what the story is behind that, to be honest. Talking about my mod. Too many hops makes Doombringer a funny camel. Yes. Definitely. He doesn't drink them though. I think if you eat hops, it doesn't get you drunk. Let's go up here, shall we? Yeah, I wish there was a way to make the performance better when you've got a bunch of living thralls wandering around your base. Because it's so nice to have a tavern and people wandering back and forth and getting a drink and eating some food and things, but it really does affect your frames. So we're really nice out here. I've locked my frames at 60. We're fine. We're at 60. But yeah, we haven't even built a big house yet or anything like that. Kind of concerned about frames. It'll get you woozy if you let the plants ferment a little. Yeah, that's fair. Doombringer's hardened to these things, unaffected. Or at least he says, anyway. Just don't let him get behind the wheel of a car. Night, Mugrat. Here we go. Freya awaits. It's so beautiful around here, though. I love the lighting and stuff. Hello, madam.
You need something?
Ah, yes. She wants us to hunt bear, boar, elk, wolf. Okay. Okay. So what does she say about these?
Bears live in the mountains below the frost line. I've seen
We know where they
them
are.
in the lake southeast of my hovel and at the base of the ancient dam. Oh, I have seen an enormous boar in the cliffs looking down upon the dry lands. Wolves hunt in packs beneath the aqueduct. If we're lucky, we might find an elder by itself, abandoned by the pack. You need something?
Let's go. So I guess we'll look for the wolves first, because they're just below us. So I don't know if she needs like special ones. I don't remember. I do remember looking for like the bigger boars and stuff before. But I don't know for this particular quest if that's what she needs. Let's go get into some trouble. There's definitely some over here. I might put my follower on attack nothing. It's our night attacker. The Sacred Hunt event, which is ending tomorrow. Well, I don't know if today's the last day actually, or if it ends tomorrow or whatever.
Shh. Do you hear it? The tread of padded feet. There's an ancient wolf nearby. Follow me.
Okay. She says follow me, and yet here we are. Does it have to be the one skulls? I forget. I'm gonna let her do the unfriending.
Do you see it? That wolf there. That's a prize worthy of my father.
Go on then. I'll watch you do your work. Leon can be bait. We'll get this guy.
We'll take its teeth as a tribute to Ymir.
Okay, you want me to get its teeth? Beautiful. Okay. So we know where there's a boar boss. Actually, there's an elk boss around here. I just want an elk. Somewhere around this, like, tree line. Elk, 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 elk. They're up there.
There's something just downwind of here. An elk. I can smell it.
Yeah, there you go.
Luckily, it can't scent us yet. Those antlers are a prize for any hunter.
Is it the boss she wants? Maybe. She's not interested in this one. Okay. Just taking her around. Oh, it died. She doesn't want these elks. Oh, she does. How do you feel about that?
You need something?
So she's satisfied. Okay, so that has ticked off the wolf thing. Let's go get the boar because we know where
Something
it
has
is.
disturbed the ground here. A boar. And from the look of it, a big one. Let's go carefully.
Okay, there's a boar boss up here. You should fight the stupid rot branch while you're there. I know where the boar is. Yeah. Oh, baby bear. We don't have bears yet, and we've got like a freaking Noah's Ark back at base. Which means we need another. There's a bear around here.
That one there, with the giant tusks. Just stay out
Yeah,
of
yeah,
their
yeah.
reach.
Oh, you gonna fight this one? You want the boar? No, she's not interested in this. I think she wants the elk boss. Okay. Here we go. Do 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 do. I think we need
We're
to
too far
climb.
from our goal. I can't follow you any further.
Nah, we're fine. She'll definitely follow us up here because we did this last time. Yogi, yeah. Where is he? Here he is. Come on, lady. Do your thing. Come on, isn't this what you want? Rhea. There she's doing a thing. Accent making. Oh, Jesus.
Good trophy.
Goodness me. There you go. So she's.
Need something?
So yeah, bear and elk left. Okay, cool. So I'm trying to think now what we did last time with the bear, because we went to like a cave, didn't we? Because there are bears over there, but they're not like boss bears. Let's go get the elk. I think we ended up going in this direction, and there was like a little cave where there was a bear kind of mini boss in it or something. Because I tried to take it to Misha, who's outside Azagarth, and she wasn't interested. So let's get the elk boss. There's like a few of them, aren't there?
There's something just downwind of here. An elk. Those antlers are a prize for any hunter.
You like this one? I feel like she says that every... Oh, there it is. There it is. Perfect. There you go. Come on then. Leon T-posing. Nice.
God's take you.
There we go.
Count the points. Those belong to us.
Okay. Right, we just need a bat now. Do 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 do. So I think there was one in the cave. I don't know if I'm remembering correctly though. No Bambi. Yeah. Was there a bear in a cave, Peach? Do you remember? I'm trying to remember what we did last time. Yeah, the way we're running. Nice, nice. Okay. Oh, this guy scares me. He's so creepy looking. I can't remember which side it's on. Bum, 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 bum. Am I going the right direction? How do you hunt a bear in winter? And in a cave? The bear that warns abandoned settlement. Don't remember the name. Trying to remember where it was. Like a tiny cave, right? Hello, Grail. Towards those hills. Doo-doo. That way or that way? Dun, dun. Soon enough she'll say she can't follow us.
I can see the spoor of an ancient bear. Let's track it. This way.
I hate the way that she says this way and then, oh, here. She says this way and there is, and she doesn't actually like... Aha. This cave.
Dangerous hunting bears. They can overpower you easily.
Yep.
Dangerous hunting bears. They can overpower you easily.
I hear you. It's not a native. It's not a. So it doesn't have to be a one skull. So we could have just taken this to anyone.
What's next? Let's take the claws. In Emir's name.
Okay.
That's enough hunting. I feel good. My wound is still pulling, but the fog in my mind seems to have passed. Yesterday at this time, I could barely lift my arm. Today, I'm filled with vitality.
So we could have done any bear, is that right? So we could have gone to the ones at the Tellis Island situation. Yeah, I kind of vaguely remembered. That's good. Thanks, friendos. Fresh air and killing things works for me normally.
I don't know.
Facts.
There is something here, just out of reach. I feel like I am on the edge of something. Some revelation.
Leave revelations to the oracles and the gods. Enjoy the return of your strength.
No, please, pay attention. I have an idea.
Go
We need to
on.
build a campfire. I want to try something.
Okay. So last time we were like right by our house because the boar was the last one I think we spoke to. I just need a bit of stone. Does it have to be hers? I don't know if this is going to work. Get a bit of wood for you, mate. How do you feel about that?
I need a campfire. Find one or make one. I need to try something.
Yep. Uh-huh. How do you feel about this one? It's not like there's one at your feet or anything. Maybe she wants the bonfire? Cooking or... What do I need? Just a bit more wood. See if it works. First time I did this, I gathered resources right then, it worked fine. Second time it didn't, and I used hers. I see. So when we did this last time, we just happened to be right next to my campfire because our, like, I wouldn't say base, but like our little like shack situation was just right there. Will she follow me? I don't think she wants this. Oh yeah.
I'm going to try a prayer.
Oh,
to
yeah?
Emir. You can watch, but don't interrupt.
Artisanal campfires.
Gods of ice and snow, heed my strength. By my arm were these creatures slain. By my will were these creatures taken. By bone and right of northern blood, I beseech thee, answer this prayer. Whither goes my strength? Do you see it? A figure in the smoke. A woman. I know her. It is the witch Hulda. I see her holding my sword.
I love artisanal campfires, yeah. You feel chatty?
This must be when Angvar brought her the blade for blessing. But this is no blessing. She is cursing the blade. Her lips writhe with fey words.
She tricked Anvar, but why?
She covets him. She used to follow him around when they were both children. Ha, of course. Angvar is such a fool. She saw me as a rival for his love.
So she cursed your blade?
Which explains why my day with the spear hasn't left me drained. So then, how to break this curse?
Steam only, gangster, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. Blood usually works.
Blood, yes. But whose?
I don't see the problem. Don't use the sword if it's cursed. No brainer.
No. There is more to it than just the sword. Every time I use the sword, my wound ached. They are linked. I need to break the curse to heal the wound.
You need a sorcerer.
I think what I need the most is time to recover my strength. Time to think. And time to plan.
Continue.
When I needed to think in the past, I would throw myself into hard labor. The body takes over and leaves the mind room to think.
What you're describing sounds like the Wheel of Pain, Pop-Up Gym, where I break the minds of my enemies.
It sounds ideal. Some time on the Wheel of Pain. It will give me time to rebuild my strength and think of how to break this curse.
Welcome, Sean. Welcome. This isn't a DLC. This is new content in the Age of Heroes. It's not DLC. It's free content. You're mad, but it's your decision.
I will try this Wheel of Pain and clear my head. I'll come and find you when I feel prepared.
And with that, she was gone. So it didn't like the little fire, but the campfire worked. Do me? I prefer Doombringer. I don't mind. Okay. Oh, I had wood in Doom's inventory. There we go. Perfect. Well, we did our Freya quest. We're all caught up. Head to the savannah. Game's fun. It is very fun, definitely. Okay. And she's going to torture herself for a while, and then she'll be back. I needed to think of the past. I went and found my big brother. I got better things. Got better things to do. Well, let's learn the recipe and stuff from here. Hi. I'm here to click on your book, sir. Here we got Specialist Cooking 5. Excuse me, pokey person. Here for unfriendshipication. Okay, let's take the Sumerian steel armor. Let me see what you got, buddy. So he's got 158 there. We'll keep that on him. He's got 63 there. Let's go with Sumerian steel boots. And 100 compared to tiny amounts. There you go. Way better. Okay, we might take this stuff home with us if we can. We'll get one more bear while we're out, chat. Because we're doing a, Noah's Ark situation. Keep my bow. Oh, we've had the Tears of Galar with us. We could have put those on him. Okay. Snackies. Should we see who's in the cage? Go on then. Be someone good. Go on. It looks like a barkeeper. No Sumerian fighter. Be free, my friends. There you go. Just saving people all over the place. Right, back to home. Dear me. You can bear it to take a second. Oh my god. Goodness me, people. The quality of jokes. Oh, good. Game is fun, needs more content, pretty much do the journeys and you're near done, short, whatever else is going on. I mean, so like late game, it's like farm the dungeons and then build and stuff. So, I mean, I don't know, peeps. One of the reasons, I mean, I haven't done any dungeons yet. There might be another bear over here. Is your baby, like, respawned? Otherwise we can go to Tellis Island. It used to be... I mean, you can still farm purges, like the different purges now. But it used to be that I would, when I was like max level, I would prep for like purges, trying to get all the best like purge crafters, that kind of thing. Try to get a purge blacksmith and things like that, so I could make legendary weapon repair kits back in the day when that was a thing. Do we want another bear? Let's go to Tellis Island and just pick up another baby bear, just for our little menagerie situation. Need a mod to replace the death gurgle with a scream. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely need more events, I think. I mean, and I think they've the Headhunter event and the Sacred Hunt event have kind of been done to death now. I think the Headhunter event is cool to have periodically, just because of the loot. Like, you know, if you're doing a fresh playthrough, it's kind of fun, but I don't know, peeps. We need more variety. I think if they could have the encounters come back periodically as well, that'd be good. For a second, I was wondering where my base was, because this is where we lived on the last playthrough. I was like, wait, where's my house? Right, Tellis Island for the baby bears. Wait a minute, did we get 2 bears yesterday? Saturday? Maybe. Do we have 2 bears already? How long is it between purges? Now you summon purges, you decide how long. You can summon them one right after the other one. I've got a guide to that on my YouTube channel. I don't remember if we have 2 bebes. So I think you can just carry this one. We definitely have 2 now. I don't remember getting bears Saturday. I remember it's coming to Tellis Island at some point. I thought I'd clicked on the bears, but I don't remember fully. We did get the boars. Oh, I don't know, people. What happens? We've got so many pets. We're like a victim of our own success. Clip you posted had multiple bears, but what could be wrong? Yeah, I don't remember. I didn't remember until we were like swimming up to it, and I felt like I had stolen the bears. Right, this could go one of 2 ways. That is exactly what I intended to happen. It's good to be back. Oh, the demon tiger. Oh. So this guy shares the spawn of, I've been going on about him and it's never been the demon tiger, and now it is the demon tiger. Yeah, he shares the spawn with with the other basic tigers in the savannah. He's like the creepiest. How ominous he looks. I see old purge me too. Random on the server show up to steal my thralls. I never had people steal my thralls. No, the only time I ever had anything like that happen was in on Sipta. Can I make it daytime and then get him to fight you? We're just waiting for day. He's not attacking, I think, at the moment. The moon is flying. Just get a bit of light. Alright, here we go. He's no match. Demon blood. No goodies. Okay. There's so much crap now. Trying to get it home. There we go. Get the white tiger while we're at it. It's actually a world boss. Alright, let's get our skeleton key. There we go. Let's go. That's Tigger on a bad day. Catches toe, yeah. There's mods. Yeah, there's mods. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Do do. Sweet. So I don't think Lufe's going to be waiting for us when we get back. I don't think it's been long enough. I might be wrong though. Is it like 3 hours now? Because it was like 8 hours, wasn't it, originally? And they did nerf it or made it better for us. When you get mods for Conan, exclamation mark mods Conan, you can see I have a video about the mods that I use and then install instructions. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. But Steam Workshop basically is the short answer. There you go. That's it. Is Lufe here? Bum, da-dum. I don't see him. So he should be near our bed. Or like where our spawn is. Alright, so I do want to do a couple of like building quests because I'm kind of ready to like build something soon. Totally forgot I had the bearer pack in there. I put a armor reduction kit on it. Oh, I also crafted some chests. I forgot to mention that as well. It's much bigger chests, so it's kind of much more organised now. We'll put our eggs in the thrall pot. All of our creatures that we've gathered. Let's get Doom over here. Oh, there's a cat as well. Let's put the cat in the throw pot. Cat can like look after everybody, boss everybody around. Ta-dum. Yeah, we did get bears. I just had a vague memory that we I remembered like swimming up, picking up a bear, and then swimming around the side and getting another bear, but I just couldn't remember if I dropped them or not. Sweet, we got so many creatures. Don't judge me, people. Ta-dum. Okay, so now I just want to like get a couple of these building journeys done, at least the one with the hardened brick and whatnot. Build. Da-dun, da-dun. Mason, yeah. Okay, so let's craft some stone consolidant, which was what we used to make hardened bricks. Which I did talk about when I talked about the fireball cauldron. We make 30. More fibre. I did just drop a bunch. Zingar Taskmaster. Always like, I just get so distracted looking at the people in the tavern. Anybody else? Alchemist tier 3. Oh, we don't have an alchemist. Let's get them. Gotta kind of grab them when you see them, really. Do we have an alchemist? Maybe only like a tier 1. Alchemist. Oh yeah, we have a named alchemist. Oh, okay. Well, we'll leave them then. We don't need another one. Okay, let's make some... Get some plant fibre. Make some more stone consolidant. Can you place a foal in a fluid press? You can place carcasses of creatures in the fluid press, and you get blood and bones and things like that. Yep. You can put any carcass of a creature in the fluid press. You can put heads in a fluid press. You can put limbs in a fluid press. Things like that. There you go. Welcome, raiders. Thank you for the raid. Tafari Witch Doctor's the only way to go. Not anymore. It used to be for like black and white dyes, but there's no special reason to get one anymore. I always used to live next to the summoning place so I could get a Tafari Witch Doctor because I always wanted black and white dyes once they changed it so that they could craft it instead of just purge people. But yeah, there's not really reason now. I mean, apart from like, you know, RP purposes, if that's your thing. Those people turned up my bar despite the sign I put up for the dress code. You just have to manage that, honestly. Don't enforce your own dress code. Right. So we get some more plant fibre in here. Make some more consolidant. Sweet. Now we need to take this and put it in with some bricks in our smelter to make some hardened brick. This guy's got a bit of sass about him, hasn't he? Okay, we've already got some brick. Switch this on. We need... There you go. Perfect. We can take that out. Craft dry in a wood dryer. We don't have a dryer yet. I think there is a journey to do with the dryer, is there? I don't remember. Is it something to do with, like, Artificer? No, Dyer's Bench. I don't think so. Okay. Let's craft a Dyer's Bench. Dryer. I've already unlocked it. Crafting stations, carpentry. Question mark? General? There we go. So we need shaped wood and twine. Which I don't have, apparently. Need some shaped wood. Okay. You want a lot of blood for things like blood sausage, lions and tigers, but the human flesh... The human flesh, yeah, absolutely. Really good. Do you visit the Neeb store? Yes, usually. We haven't yet on this one, but I usually do at some point. If you don't want them, invite them over. We don't encourage that behaviour. We drink Jesus over here. Excellent. Love to see it. Okay. Usually put the dryer next to my carpenter's bench. Put one there. Craft wood in a dryer. Okay. So we can click on this if we have the wood. Let's grab some wood. Actually, does Doom still have wood in his inventory? He does. Let's go for it. Actually, we have a pack as well from a bearer. See what's in there. Feather and iron. All right. Keep getting feathers from bearer packs. Oh yeah, wait. Got distractified. So wood in there, we need some bark for fuel. Take some out of our tannery. There we go. Craft some of that. Craft insulated wood. Insulated wood is resin and dry wood in the carpenter's bench. We already have some, so probably just taking it out of there would be sufficient. Yep. craft iron reinforcements. I already started making these earlier. Here. There you go. We just take them out, put them back in again. Yeah, that's the recipe. Build or upgrade a building piece. Okay. I want to do this now because I might upgrade this place, or I might like do my build off stream. So I just want to make sure I've been through these motions beforehand. So, let me, I guess I can tell you. So I did mention earlier on in this kind of series, we've got tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3 buildings with different HPs accordingly, right? So sandstone is tier 1, which is this building here. Stone brick, insulated wood are both tier 2. There you go, a bit more HP. I really like the insulated wood, looks really nice. Stone brick is if you want like a stone kind of like building, but you don't want it to look as ugly as sandstone can look. And then reinforced stone is tier 3. We haven't learned that yet. Shall we learn that while we're here? So in the building tab, we can unlock Master Mason, and then you want to unlock the little build pieces as well. Any of my like DLCs will appear down here. They're usually tier 3, apart from like the Scepter DLC comes with a tier 1 build set, which is the Flotsam set, and comes with a tier 3, which is the Stormglass set. Do any of the other DLCs come with tier 1? I don't think so. Well, there are some stuff though in the bazaar. Alright. Don't need that. So now we have reinforced stone as an option if we wanted to. So we just need to like replace a piece. It doesn't matter. If I do R to pull the mats in, I can now replace a piece with that. So if I wanted wooden floors, I could use those. I haven't decided. I thought I might use like the pyramid pieces for the floor here. And then this is going to kind of stay here like this probably in this kind of rustic state. But and I'll probably build something else like nearby, which will be our house. I don't know if we're going to keep this just as like a workstation. Maybe we'll have this as the tavern or something. So now that's the pyramid pieces as well, which is tier 3. So there you go. I haven't decided what we're going to do yet. So if I want to put these back, I can just pick block using my middle mouse and then left click. There you go. Unlock water well knowledge. Okay. And then drink from well. Okay, we can make a well. We don't really need one because there's a pond over there, but we could do that. This is a good idea to make one. So we'll unlock the well. There is a large well as well. It's big as well. Okay. I forget where this is now. Decorations, wells. There we go. So we need bricks, shaped wood, tar, and iron reinforcements. What am I missing? I'm missing just some bricks. Okay. You don't want to convert them into hardened bricks. Just take out your stone consolidant. Quite often I'll have like multiple furnaces, ones for just like the basic ingredients. So if I want some bricks or I want some like steel, but I don't want it to turn it into hardened steel, then I'll just kind of have that in a separate one, basically. Okay. Zino, thanks so much for the raid. Welcome in, people. Sorry, I'm like in full like craft mode here. Welcome everybody. Thanks so much. Welcome, welcome. It is greatly missed. Yeah, I know. Fighting robots in Sweden to get the t-shirt. So there you go. So we can place this anywhere we want. I'm just going to put it somewhere like out the way for now. Where should we put it? Maybe somewhere flat. Here wouldn't be too bad. So I don't usually use this because some of the build sets have like some wells. There you go. Gotta wait for it to fill up a bit. You can hear sounds. I haven't made a well for like ages, honestly. It might be like 2 years, honestly. Oh, welcome everybody joining us. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, if anyone here, by the way, hasn't joined the Discord and would like to join the Discord, there's a link in the chat there. There you go. Everybody's welcome. If you want to join any of our servers, the Sipta server or our Exiled Land server, you can do that by joining the Discord. Go to the Conan channel and look at the pinned messages. You'll find joining instructions. There you go. We can drink that now. Brilliant. So we did the Mason journey. We can claim our supply materials. So now there's Master Mason. Shape wood, hardened brick. Is that? Okay. Craft shape wood. We're already on that. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. And then hardened brick. If I just put this away, pick it back up again, should give me the step. No? Okay, yeah. Builder upgrade a building piece. Interesting. It's just telling me to do the same thing. Okay, build pieces. Let's do a tier 3 bit piece now. Reinforce black ice, sorry. We need to go to the cold areas to get this, or go to the Warmaker dungeon, because you can get black ice from there. Let's do a reinforced stone piece. There you go. I do really like this build set for here. It's kind of the material that Almeria was made of before. Okay, unlock siege cauldron. I don't know if we need that really. Oh, I don't want to use a siege cauldron right now. So I think we're going to leave that, to be honest, because this is more for like purges and things like this, really. So are there any other build things that I would like to show you? Bum ba dum bum. Dun dun dun. I don't think so. So I think we're probably going to leave it there. I just wanted to get that done because I might want to upgrade this kind of between streams, and just kind of wanted to go through the motions, so it wasn't just like, hey, I did this and I didn't show you how to do it, basically. There you